Shouts go out to Henny God with the first one being here. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. How y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? I'm still setting up. I'm not too tardy for the party. Am I? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm gonna drop the floodgates early. Why even wait? Hold on. So y'all already know the vibes. Watching Grand Slam for the second time on this channel, B. Second time in the round table, we watching Grand Slam. So welcome to the second annual Grand Slam watch party for the round table. They setting it off with Eddie Kingston and Claudio Ravioli. Who the hell keeps hitting me up? Really? Yo, this dude Claudio ran mad slow towards that barricade. Man, who the fuck is blowing my shit up? Drop that. Drop that link. Open up them gates. Open up the gates of flood. What's goody Black Saw? I'm about to drop those gates early. You know what I'm saying? Man, blowing my shit up. I see you, Black Star.
I played Fight Forever today. Oh, good fucking lord.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Huh?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing because it's okay. Like no one like you play a video game for like the first 5 minutes. Like it's very good. It's very exciting. Like there's nothing wrong with the gameplay or the schematics. That's the word, right? Schematics.
No, you mean mechanics, like the what you talking about, like the gameplay, like the how exciting it is.
Yeah.
Like that's all part of the mechanics. Yeah. What's up, Ballet?
Like after a motherfucking week, this week, I stopped playing it. I started thinking to myself, you know, like maybe it's me. Like maybe it's how I see things. Maybe it's what I see in a video game. So I looked at the reviews. You also did the same thing. That took like 2 weeks.
Oh, wow, this dude. Hold on, this dude. Claudio Ravioli caught Eddie Kingston with the fucking back suplex outside the ring, from inside the ring to outside the ring. But
like
go ahead.
Like you were on the picture-in-picture or full picture. Okay, just asking. But I'm sitting there and I'm playing it. I was all like, "What the fuck is this? Like what the fuck is going on?" Because you should have a seamless transition between modes. The game should be good. It's not playable.
Yeah, I heard the same thing too. And you know what's a funny thing? I got this shit because remember I told you I had got it from before, but I just never played it. I still never played it. Like a lot of people was telling me, or I was hearing about like yeah, it's fun at first, but then it gets real boring after a while.
Yeah, like it took me
What
like
it
a
do
week for me
though,
to get.
Henny? Where that Henny at? Don't be a jerk. Pour me a cup.
It took me a week for me to get tired of it. Those are like this can't be it.
They said they was starting to come out with some DLCs or whatever. I guess I'll just wait till that happens. You know, what I mean, I ain't gonna play it yet because I don't want to ruin my first experience. I guess I'll wait till some DLCs get
Like
added to it.
Like it took me a legit 15 minutes for you to download it, so that's good.
And that's not good though. If you download it that fast, that means that you know, what I mean, there's not a lot going on. Like
True.
how much gigs is it?
I think it's like 47, I believe.
Yeah, it's definitely nothing going on in there.
No, but did you hear the Spider-Man's gigs?
Oh God, I can't wait. I can't wait to get that shit. I'm playing Spider-Man 2 as soon as I get it.
Yeah, what annoys me is that they make the consoles graphically more powerful, but they don't make the space any smaller.
No, but did you hear?
Right. I think it's impossible for them to do because there'd be so much going on. You know what I mean? They'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah, you can't even buy a console now. You got to buy the console and like you got to buy like a what do you call those things?
External hard drive.
Yeah. At the absolute minimum, you got to get that as well as the console. So
no, but like you're gonna have to clear your entire hard drive,
right?
for you to play it.
Word, there's like Red Dead Redemption. I had to get its own external hard drive for that game alone.
Yeah, the last new game I got was Horizon Forbidden West, and there was I decided to go physical because if you get a game physically, it's not going to use up as much gigabytes as you would if you got it digitally. But when you
I never knew that.
Yeah. But when I got the game, it came with 2 discs, and I was like, "What is this fucking PS1?" And it turns out one of the discs is the installation disc, so you have to install the game with a separate disc just to play the game.
One is a data disc. One is a data disc, another one's the play disc.
Yeah.
No, but it was like, but it was legitimately. They said that there's going to be an 86 gig game. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah,
why?
Because they actually scanned the schematics of like New York for real. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's why like the first 2 games, you know, like the first one and Miles Morales. That's why the city is like so detailed and shit. So
yo, Spider-Man 2. I seen the gameplay for Spider-Man 2. The shit looks fucking amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, I totally trust Insomniac, and I don't trust that many fucking developers. Speaking of games, that dumbass bro, the Xbox president talking about they want to buy Nintendo.
Who's that supposed to mean, Henny God? Oh, we need it. Don't do that. What you gonna liven it up? As you trying to say? Are we boring you, sir? You trying to say we're boring?
I legit can't wait for is EA UFC 5. That game looks so badass.
Who the fuck is this?
Who's what?
I got another troll.
No, y'all go ahead. Y'all keep going. For those out there that are just pulling up, we still watching the first match between Eddie Kingston and Claudio Ravioli.
Phil Spencer, that's his name. Yeah, Phil Spencer said he was going to buy Nintendo. Yeah, good luck with that, Phil.
But there's like, but like with the new like EA UFC 5, you have to look at the physics of that game. Like when you get cuts, let's say you get a cut like over your eye, right? Like a little icon shows up next to your fighter, and like you're supposed to protect the side that the cut is on for the rest of the fight, or not for the rest of the fight, but for the rest of the round.
Mm-hmm.
And then if the blood drips into your eyes or goes to a point where you can't see, the doctor comes in and there's a chance that the fight's going to be stopped.
It's a UFC game, right?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, that's cool. That's some realism for you.
that is awesome.
Yeah, that UFC fight looks like it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, I joined in when you were talking about Fight Forever, right?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
that's one of the main reasons why, like, because I don't talk about that much. Sandman knows this about me, but I really talk about it here. Um, wrestling is my second love. My first love was competitive
gaming.
gaming. When I was a teenager, like late high school, early college, man, I was super into fighting games. I used to play Marvel vs. Capcom. My bread and butter was Smash Brothers, Mortal Kombat. I was super into it. I used to make a lot of money doing that. But around like the 2010s, that's kind of like when I fell off on it. And one of my big issues with all competitive games now, whether it's like a fighting game or a sports game, like they don't just release them finished anymore. They release these games like half finished and shit. And then it's like they'll put DLC in the game to give it more content, but it's like half the DLC is stuff that should have been in the game on release. And then, like, if you play the game competitively, you have to buy the DLC. Otherwise, you won't know what the hell is going on. Like, if you go to tournaments and stuff. And it's like, if you wait about a year and a half to 2 years, there's always like some better version of the game that has like all the DLC that comes with the game, like some extended edition or some stuff like that. And it's like that for everything. Like it's like that for fighting games. It's like that for a lot of sports games and wrestling games. It's not worth it anymore. So that's
Yeah,
why
when it's all said and done, you end up paying like $200 for a game.
Right. Like I'm a big JRPG guy, and like when the PS4 first dropped, Final Fantasy
Virgo
15,
baby.
Final Fantasy 15 was a popular game, but like it was unfinished, and so then they did like a seasons pass, and you had to pay like I think 15 for like each new particular chapter, and then like after like 2 years they released the Final Fantasy, what was it called? Royale Cut. I think it was called Final Fantasy 15 Royale Cut, and it had like all the DLC, and it was like cheap too. It was like $25, and it was like damn. So if you just
Yeah,
waited like 2 years, you get a better deal. But then if you got it on day one, by the time the game was finished, you spent like over $250+ when you add because the DLC it adds up because there's like and especially like wrestling games and fighting games because they have like wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and it's just like bruh. Like this is gambling at this point. So, yeah.
And then like I like looked at 2K. Those are like, there's no way Sandman's gonna get this game. Like even if it's like the Kobe year, because you have to legit like let's say like you buy the Mamba version, which is the deluxe edition, and you spend the $105 plus tax, of course.
Right.
And you're sitting there, and you got the 10,000, BC, which comes with buying the deluxe edition. Your My Player only goes up to 75. That's what plus everything that is involved with that deluxe edition. Those are like, this is so fucked up.
Oh, you must be ahead of me, Ballet. I forgot, yeah, because you're in the East Coast. You definitely ahead of me.
Yeah, Eddie got the big win.
Where this dude at? Where's Scott?
Scott. Yeah, for Scott.
Come on, he's supposed to like, damn, like what happened, Scott? You're supposed to be here to, you know what I mean, enjoy this.
Then
That's
everybody,
right. He's got to shake Eddie's hand, right? Yeah, that was the agreement.
then everybody, like everybody and their mama gets on Madden for being.
Hold on. Let's not even let's start dwelling back on the on Grand Slam. Where you guys is at, as a matter of fact. The match is still going on for me.
They just shook hands.
He just shook hands with him.
Damn, I'm that far behind. What the fuck?
Are you watching live or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot to mention. I think John mentioned earlier they got a 5 minute overlay.
A 5 minute overlay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Why did
Why?
that? Why? Because of a game or something?
No, they just have it tonight. I don't know, man. TV has changed because I remember like when we were younger back in the day, Nitro and Raw used to go over like all the time, like every week they did. But now it's like
Sometimes
everything.
15 minutes over.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. But
not to
now it's
be
like everything is like a hard stop.
like not to be negative or anything, but did you see the empty seats? Like there's like a far corner, like next to the jumbotron.
Mhm.
Okay, well,
Like, of like that entire area just being blacked out. And I was all like, wait a minute, this isn't a sellout. Then you look up top, and there's a shitload of empty seats there.
well, let's really be real. Not a lot of not like these companies don't be selling out like that anymore. Motherfuckers is broke. That'd be the main thing. You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers is paying like close to $5 for gas. Motherfuckers ain't trying to be sitting here worrying about some damn wrestling all of that all the time. So I get it.
Yo,
True,
hold up, pause. That nurse she's way too attractive to be a nurse. She's clearly a wrestler.
What? You don't think there's attractive nurses? Listen, shit. Listen, shit.
No, bro, no. She looks like she's ready to do a casting couch. Get the fuck out of here. She's an. I'm triggered now. I'm gonna freeze frame this and find out who this chick
Oh
is.
boy, done got so started.
But no, but like for real, like
No, you'll see it. You'll see. You're saying, man, like when you see the chick on TV, you gonna know, like, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just now getting to the end of the match. Eddie Kingston kissing the belt. This is some
it's
bullshit.
it's gonna show Roddy, and then it's gonna zoom out and show this black nurse. Like I haven't seen a nurse like that since like. Well, I've seen nurses like that in porn, but not in real life. So,
Cole just came in. Awkward moment.
Adam Cole, baby.
yeah, Roddy's doing the best work of his career.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. He actually has a character.
Yeah.
For the first time since ROH.
Yeah. It kills me when
original,
MJF calls him a generic white dude. That's great.
You know one thing I want to say though? I like how they presented this match, how they started off the show presenting this match, given that, you know, that UFC MMA type vibe.
Right.
I like how they did that. Man, I'm just way ahead of me. This is some bullshit. This you already know. Just say what's going on since y'all ahead of me. I can just say what's going on. I'll catch up.
It's just like, who cares? What about me?
So what belt? Hold on. What belts Eddie Kingston got now? He got the Ring of Honor belt and what other belt?
The New Japan Strong title.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Double champ.
Good call. This is a good call for TK. Eddie Kingston deserves it. He deserves this shit. He definitely does.
That means Joe ain't winning shit tonight.
Yeah. Samoa Joe may not have his moment tonight.
What would have been a better idea was that they should have put Grand Slam. They should have postponed Grand Slam to October and put it in City Field, not in Arthur Ashe.
Ooh, haven't heard that name in a while. Arthur Ashe really isn't that big of an arena, really. It's a nice looking arena, but it's not as big as other arenas out there.
Yo, why she look mad familiar? I'm looking at the nurse now. She look familiar. Why she look like a mixture of Alicia Fox and Kiera Hogan?
Yeah, I'd say she's probably some indie wrestler. I could just tell.
Most likely.
Yeah.
That's why I said just like put it in City Field, make it more important than what it actually is, and just leave it at that. Like to me, it makes no sense for you to put Grand Slam in September, All In August, All Out later on that same month. Like to me, that makes zero sense. Why you want to stretch somebody's wallet that far?
Why does it look like this dude Roderick Strong is transforming into Colt Cabana? Like, you see how he looks? He look like Cole Cabana a little bit now. Like, what are we doing here?
Boom,
Boom, boom.
Coke Cabana.
Cabana. Boom, boom. Coke Cabana.
We say that song at the same time.
And always remember, y'all. Always remember, his name is Matt Taven. Always remember that.
No, it's a pimp named Slipback. You got to say the full sentence.
Oh my gosh! But like another thing about, like, you guys hear about the federal investigation on Vince?
Yeah, I saw that this morning. Mm-hmm.
Like how this could mean his ass.
He about to go get surgery. He about to get surgery again.
It's always surgery or a briefcase, one or the other, or both.
That dude, like, man, look, this dude. Remember, we thought it was a demise from before, and look what happened. This dude ended up bumping into 9.2 billion, possibly more. Because remember, they still got to liquidate the company, so he's gonna get even more money than 9.2 billion.
Oh no, yeah, he'll get money. It's just the days of because some people are still in denial about it. He'll milk as much money out of it as he can, but the days of Vince McMahon being on screen on WWE television,
those days are over.
Yeah,
them days is long gone. That's a wrap. And I ain't gonna lie, I miss him as a character. He was one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
Vince was one of the best.
That's what's so off about WWE's product now. Because I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was like, he's been watching. It's like, it's not bad. Something's off. And I said, well, if you've been watching WWE like for the past 20 years, like it goes back to the Himley McMahon regime era. Like there's always been some kind of McMahon authority figure presence. You know, whether it was Shane, Stephanie, Vince, whatever. And now for like the past 2 years now, no one, no Trips. No Vince, no Shane, no Steph, no nothing.
When Trips shows up, Trips makes a cameo.
Yeah, like he shows up when it's really, really necessary. It got to be ultimately necessary for him to show up.
But it definitely feels like something's missing for sure.
Christian is the greatest heel.
And thank God, though. That's the thing. Oh, what's Christian doing?
Christian's the greatest heel in AEW.
Who father died today? You know, he can't wait for somebody's father to die.
Then everybody say like, oh, this could be the night Ed shows up. Well, that match is on Rampage, which means no one's gonna watch the shit.
He said, yeah, and make sure you tell your moms I said hi. He is so disrespectful. I love it.
But it's brilliant.
Yeah, I love it. This dude is disrespectful.
Best work.
The best part about Christian is watching Luchasaurus trying not to corpse every week.
He's doing better now.
Shouts go out to fucking Christian, man. Like,
oh wow.
Like what you said though, Tove, he was always the better from the two. I wouldn't say that. I like both of them equally, but in their own different ways. But I get it. I do get it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you wrong. I would not say you wrong.
He's been better for years. Christian was always better. I'm happy that everybody's waking up to it.
Better than Edge?
He was always better.
Okay.
Christian was the one that Christian was the one. Let me Christian was the wrestler that woke me up because growing up as a fan, I was a casual, bro. I just watched the show and enjoyed it. Yeah, I wasn't, I was a happy fan. And what woke me up was late 2004, early 2005, my senior year in high school. Christian had reinvented himself. He cut his hair. He had like the sparkly jacket.
Christian!
He had Tyson Tonko, the problem solver. And what I loved about Christian was his theme song had a woman singing it. And there's not that many dudes that have like theme songs with a woman singing, but still come off like a badass. But Christian made it work. And I was like, yo, this dude is really good. And he was a tweener. And like sometimes he'd call out Batista, sometimes he'd call out JBL, sometimes he'd call out Triple H. But the main person he was calling out was John Cena. He was the first person that saw right through Cena. He's like, yo, man, this dude's fake. And that was the big money match. That was
he called him an Ali G ripoff.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
John Cena. Yeah, John Cena versus Christian. John Cena versus Christian. Christian was the first person that called out Cena. It wasn't Punk. It wasn't Edge. It wasn't Angle. It wasn't Triple H. It wasn't Michaels. It was Christian.
Yeah, because
Christian
remember
versus John's.
that happened on the highlight reel when
Right,
Cena
right,
was on the highlight reel. He
right.
Oh
was
yeah,
It was
when Cena made his debut. Talk about that.
yeah.
right
It was
when he went
yeah.
to
It was the
Raw.
big right. Cena versus Christian was the money match in 2005. We never got, and instead we got Jericho versus Cena versus Christian in a triple threat because I guess Vince thought that Cena Christian wasn't a draw, and then
Okay, who's
Cena
the black
won,
idiot?
and then that's Modesty. I think that's how you say his
Oh.
name.
Okay.
But to finish my rant though, I wasn't mad that Christian lost. What made me mad was that after he lost, I'll never forget this because I was about to finish high school. I turned my TV on Saturday morning and I saw Christian on fucking Velocity. And I was like, why is he on Velocity?
I remember that episode. I remember.
I was like, why is
I
this
used
dude
to
on
watch. I
Velocity?
liked Velocity though.
That's a major kick to the balls.
I like Velocity.
I know, but he was on Velocity, and then next thing you know, he was gone, and he was in TNA, and then not long after that, Edge cashed in, and then he became the WWE champion, and I was just like, yo, man, like this is bullshit, and it became very clear to me at that time, at the very young age of 17, because that's how old I was. I said, it's not about how good you are, or how much merch you sell, or how good of a wrestler you are. In WWE,
I just turned 18
does
on that
Vince
day.
like you? If Vince likes you, then you'll be a star, regardless if you're deserving or not. And if he doesn't like you, it doesn't matter how much merch you sell, how entertaining you are. You're never going to be at the top spot. Vince
Well,
just
I think
likes
that's
Edge.
always the case. Well,
Toph, I just
that's
turned 18
always
that
the
day.
case. I want to say that's always the case because it's been people that made him a lot of money and he didn't like what he pushed them because they made a lot of money.
Right. But I'll maintain, I always thought Christian was better. He was the better worker. He was the better promo. And also, he didn't have to be a piece of shit in real life to actually get heat like Edge did. Which, by the way, because if that Matt Hardy Lita thing never happened, I'm sorry, Edge would not be where he is today, and I will stand to that. I'm not saying he wouldn't have been a world champion. I'm not saying he would have been a world champion. He would have been a world champion, but his whole gimmick, okay? Because Edge's claim to fame, right? Because they still do it to this very day. You know, the rated R superstar, the ultimate opportunist. Where does that come from? That comes from the Matt Hardy Lita shit.
The first Money in the Bank.
They took advantage of that, and they turned it. Yeah, they took advantage of that, and they turned it into a character. If that never happened, Edge would have been like a 4-time, 5-time champion at best. That would have been it. You know, so whatever.
So shit. So Sammy Guevara came out with Jericho's Christmas vest.
Yeah.
That's a good
like,
touch.
Who
the fuck is this dude? Who came out rapping with this dude?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It looked like Mo with dreads.
Isn't that the guy that does Sammy's theme? You know, the one that's like Sammy.
I guess. I don't know.
Let me look up his name. Hold up. I'll look up his name.
Cool. He looks like Mo with dreads.
Yo, Sammy,
I'm pretty sure that's the guy that does his theme.
Yo, Sammy, that's why I said, who's this idiot?
Yeah, man.
Let me see. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, that's his name. Modesty. Take flight.
Modesty.
Or Modesty.
Modesty. Yeah.
I know about him. I heard about him. Modesty. I heard of him.
Yeah.
I heard of him.
No, but the question that I was about to ask you,
go to him.
But the question
go ahead.
Ask you told was like, which one did you like better? Edge being the rated R superstar, or Christian when he was the I'm trying to think of it when he was in TNA.
Nah, I like. You know what? That's a good question. What run was better, the rated R superstar or the instant classic when he won?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Remember, he was heel and a face. He was a face and a heel. He was an instant classic. So you gotta be more specific.
Not here tonight. I've had debates with John about this, and he always said this because he understands where I'm coming from. John always said
Christian over Edge.
Yeah, John always said that Christian could never be the ultimate opportunist, but Edge could not be the instant classic, and I would agree with that. So
Yeah, yeah, I'll give you that. Like I always liked the
mm,
radar superstar better.
mm. Yeah, but Edge just had more smoke and mirrors. That's all.
And Ballet Dancer said Luchasaurus should talk one day. He's gonna talk when he eventually gets tired of Christian shit. That's what the whole build up is for.
Yeah, that's
The
gonna be
whole
a
build up is for him though.
yeah.
You know what I mean? To finally get tired of his shit.
I
And I
remember.
hope he better cut a good promo. He better,
Yeah.
because that's gonna be his shining. That's gonna be his shining moment. That's his make or break moment. If he flubs that promo, he's gonna look like a complete dork.
My last part on this is that I'll acknowledge in the beginning, absolutely, like Edge was better. Like when they were a tag team, you know, Edge was the star of the team.
He was funnier though.
No doubt. And
name one Edge title reign? Shit, I can name multiple.
and then
don't sleep on Edge now. Come on now, don't sleep on Edge now.
And then when the brand split happened and Edge went to SmackDown and Christian was on Raw, like Christian was just killing time doing the un-American shit, which was beneath him at that point. Meanwhile, Edge was working with like Angle, you know, Benoit, Mysterio, Lesnar, Rock, those guys. So like, you know, 2002, 2003, absolutely like Edge was better. But like 2004, 2005, that's when Christian caught up and he was just as good. And then when he went to TNA, he even got better because he started.
In some aspects, he was better. Like, he was better than Edge when he was in Instant Classic. When he did,
he was.
You know one thing I want to ask? A little. Hold on. Excuse me. One second. You know one thing I want to ask? It's off topic, but fuck it. Why does dude Jericho chest look like he ran face first into a fucking tree trunk?
One rights, two rights. Next question.
Like yo, like word. This dude look like yo. He got a bowl in his chest. Like this dude be eating cereal from his chest. Like yeah.
Look at Kofi. Kofi has the same exact look.
Like
this is like a ball cave.
But I ain't gonna lie, this match isn't bad. Like for Jericho standards at these days, I would say that, you know. And shots go out to Sammy Guevara because you can tell Sammy Guevara he had to really slow his style down to make Jericho look good.
No, but who remembers? This is going to be my old school. Remember this of the week. Who remembers when Yokozuna first started talking? When he cut his first promo, we said something other than Banzai.
Banzai. Yeah, we talking about Yokozuna when he turned face.
Yeah,
he was horrible.
I was legit shocked when that happened. I was like, "What?"
He sounded so generic. I'm like, yeah, don't talk.
No recollection of him ever talking ever.
Yeah, he spoke
in interviews.
Like it was one time. Remember when these dudes had beef with Cam Cornette?
That's when he started talking.
Right. It was Yokozuna. It was a triple tag team, triple threat tag team match. I forgot how to say that shit. 3-man tag team match. It was Cam Cornette, which was Owen, Vader, and British Bulldog. They was going against Jake the Snake Roberts, Yokozuna, and who was it? No, Ahmed Johnson.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yokozuna had cut a promo during that time. I wish I could play it here, but you know how YouTube gives it up.
They said, you know what, James Cornette? I was legit shocked.
I'm like, yo, my dude, you sound generic as fuck.
I was like, wait, what? He could talk?
They hadn't figured it out yet. They were still, when they did the backstage interviews, then they were still doing like that 80s, 90s Hogan era, you know, where they scream really loud, like, well, you know something, brother, you know, but like it didn't work anymore. They kind of abandoned that. Like, by 97.
Right, Ballet. I'm telling you, Ballet. Jericho looking bad out here, yo.
I knew the end was near with Yokozuna when Vader broke his leg and they had to stretch him out on forklift.
Oh wow.
Yo, Ballet be taking notes like, okay, he's a bum. He got mashed potatoes in his boots. I'm keeping score.
Like I remember when they broke his leg, when Vader broke his leg with the Vader splash.
Oh hell yeah!
It legit cared about in the
I remember when they buried Vader. I still remember that. after Kane beat him.
I'm just a fat piece of shit.
No. He said it like this. He was all like, "I'm just a piece of shit. I'm a big fat piece of shit."
But we laughing because we crack jokes here. You know what time it is. But it is fucked up because his mental health, I think his mental health was shot ever since that day or that night. Like this dude Michaels, man, he ruined a lot of careers, and I just find it so funny that people really gloss over that shit. You know what I mean? They really gloss over it. I know Shawn Michaels turned over a new leaf, and that's good for him and his family. He's trying to be on the straight and narrow, but I really think that a lot of people didn't call out more of his bullshit, and why?
I give him credit.
Because I think hold on, give me a second, Joe. I think because people just worried about the Montreal screw job. It's like that was the epitome of everything. You know what I mean? Like when it came to that was the only thing people could talk about instead of other shit that he's done with motherfuckers.
The one person who's constantly on his ass till this day is the Hurricane.
Oh yeah. I let him know.
Yeah,
and RVD lets him know too. Yeah. When I
look
at Shawn Michaels,
hell yeah, he definitely did. He should have been world champion.
When I look at Shawn Michaels, I always look at his second run. I never cared for his first run because what a lot of people don't know is that everyone talks about like how athletic he was.
That was a botch.
And how gifted he was. But in his first run, he was good in his first run, but a lot of the wrestlers that were on the roster at that time were prevented on doing certain things because they said it took away from when Shawn did it. So I know that guys there were a lot of guys on the roster who were told specifically to hold back, don't use certain moves, don't sell a certain way because that's Shawn's thing. And then by the later years, that kind of lowered a little bit. So there's a lot of guys who were there like in 95, 96, 97, like Owen, Bob Holly, Hakushi, Ahmed, the 1-2-3 kid, just to name a few. They could do a lot more than what we actually saw them do, but they couldn't do it because Shawn told them not to do it. And if they did it, they were going to get buried or fired. So
Taker legit almost beat his ass.
What's going on now? Let's hold on. Let's not get too far on topic. Remember, you're watching Grand Slam.
The walls in the middle of the ring.
What's going on now?
Yeah, he's got him in the walls.
In the middle of the ring.
The match is still going on?
Yep.
It's a Jericho match. You know how this goes.
My dude, you do not have to fight for this long. What are you trying to prove?
That he still got it. One small problem.
Wrap it up.
Jericho
This
just
is
retired.
what we talking about, motherfuckers. Why are you doing this, Jericho? How long this match?
What you got to do, Sandman, is you got to find the positive. Like right now, I think Aubrey Edwards' hair looks nice tonight.
Shots going to Aubrey Edwards, B. She's using Perk Plus.
No, but the one thing that I was about to say was that old Stone Cold promo.
See, that's what I'm saying. Stop. Let's get to the topic. Let's stay on topic with Grand Slam.
I was.
Are they going for the Spanish Fly? Probably.
Like I was going to say a Stone Cold line that why don't you tell people that you just don't have it anymore?
Okay, my bad. I hear you. And I see this dude banged up his knee off that moonsault. Samuel Guevara, he did a moonsault to Jericho, and Jericho didn't catch him. Wrap it up, Jericho. That's it. You didn't even catch this dude, Samuel Guevara, off that moonsault. Now Guevara knee is banged up. Y'all see that spot?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jericho completely missed this dude. What the fuck what is going on? Oh my god. Yo. This dude couldn't even fucking do the springboard drop kick. You know that infamous springboard drop kick that Jericho does?
Yeah.
He couldn't even do it.
Yeah, he's
my dude. Wrap it up.
You say you saw him. You say you're John 3:16. Austin 3:16 said, "I just whipped your ass."
Like he's embarrassing himself, man.
Yeah, here comes the moonsault. Oh, no, he caught it. Okay.
That shit looked terrible. This dude crashed and burned big time. Because Jericho's already gassed. Jericho was gassed 2 minutes into the match.
Just retire after this year, buddy. This ball game over.
Look, this dude, look, his body's turning pink. He can barely move.
It's ball game over for you, buddy. Why don't you?
He can still do the Gerasol.
Why don't you just do what
this shit is embarrassing.
What Toph is doing in that picture. Just lay down with your Kirby doll.
Right, like Kenny Omega, even Kenny Omega got the hint. Kenny Omega, like, look, man, he like, man, look, I know I can't do this shit forever, B. I gotta chill out, you know what I mean? Like, rest up my bones, drink more milk.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Aubrey at certain angles. I'm like, all right, I see you. All right.
She had the sexy two pose.
Yeah.
What Virgo Bay said, Mark Henry talked about how Shawn Michaels fucked with him, and when he was gonna fuck him up, Vince had him sent to the dungeon with the heart. I remember that shit. When they sent Mark Henry to the dungeon.
Yeah, the dungeon was a religious experience. Pause.
Religious experience.
You don't have to pause that. That didn't sound crazy.
That was funny though.
Yeah. It was though. That's how they humbled motherfuckers. That dude Stu Hart will grab your finger and treat you like Pete Dunne.
All right, just to finish, here we go.
These dudes, they're still fighting? Yo, are you timing this toe? How long is this shit?
It's been past 15 minutes at this point.
Oh my god!
Oh man, Sandman's about to have a stroke at the finish. All right. To the listeners of the round table, we apologize in about 2 minutes because of Sandman's delay. Sandman's about to go Super Saiyan.
I know this thing didn't win. Please tell me he didn't beat Sammy Guevara.
It's going to be rant time 120 seconds.
Oh my fucking god!
Sandman, I give you the floor.
Yo, son! Why though? Why? Well, why? You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not.
We want you to. We give you the floor.
He really lost. Yo, this is shit I be talking about with this dude TK. He's like, man, look. First off, this match shouldn't even took place in the first place because nobody gives a fuck. Jericho, yo, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Jericho is a fucking glory hogging piece of shit. He is.
Where's an
He's
HBK?
a fucking glory hog. Wrap it up, my nigga. You suck.
Where's an HBK though? Like I'm not defending him, but where's an HBK?
You said what?
I said worse than HBK. I'm not defending him in any way.
All right, here comes the turn. Here we go.
Right hook in the middle of the ring.
What is he gonna do? He's gonna join Don Callis.
Time to die.
Yep, there it is.
It's time to die time.
This is exactly what you know what this is. I know exactly what this is. This is a repeat of Shawn Michaels and Jericho, the exact same finish. Remember, Shawn beat Jericho at WrestleMania. Jericho was crying. Remember, Jericho idolized Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels beat him. They hugged, and then what did he do? He kicked him in the dick. That's what this is. It's the same exact thing. My only criticism is
keep trying to be WWE light. Stop it.
My only criticism is you could have did that exact same finish if Sammy won, and it wouldn't have changed anything. You know,
that's your only gripe. The match shouldn't even have been this long in the first place. Let alone it happening. Yeah, this shit was like fucking 20 minutes.
The whole storyline was stupid. Why put Jericho in this type of situation? Why put him in primetime? He ain't ready for it. He
couldn't even connect with that fucking the code breaker spot that Sammy did when Sammy did the shooting star press. He couldn't even connect with that. This dude barely connected with anything in this fucking match. He looked terrible. This shit is ridiculous, man.
Okay, green
yo, when is this contract up?
Probably next year.
He definitely needs to fucking leave. I understand he's a you know what I mean, he's been problematic. I know he's been problematic. I get it. But he's been keeping his nose clean as of late. And he needs to stay that way. And he needs to get the fuck out of this company, B, because this is ridiculous. Like, let's really be real. TK, he wants to be impacting the what's that when around that Christian Cage era, Christian Roman, when they was bringing up the WWE motherfuckers.
Oh, TNA. Talking about TNA back then?
Yeah, Impact. Yeah, he want to be like Impact in the around the what's that, the mid 2000s.
Oh,
that's what he wants to be. He wants to bring in all, you know what I mean, give these dudes they like. It's just ridiculous. This shit it didn't have to be like this. It, like, just like what Toph said, Sammy Guevara could have won. He could have won and have Jericho still do the turn. What was the point of him winning too? He's a fucking glory hog. And you made Sammy look like a punk. Cause it's like, why is Sammy hugging this dude? Oh, Sammy did the turn. Okay. I thought I said Jericho did the turn.
That just made my day.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna correct myself. You know I ain't gonna it's all good.
No.
I thought y'all said that this dude did. Okay, so he joined the Okay, that makes a little sense. The match still too fucking long for no damn reason.
No, but here's my issues with AEW. When you're trying to be the alternative, which they're trying to be, right? Everybody agrees with me on that one?
Say that one more time. I was watching this shit. Say that one more time.
I said that when you're trying to be the alternative to WWE, like that's what they're trying. That's their objective, right? To be the alternative.
Yeah, it was.
What they were at the start, that was the direction that they should have been on the entire time.
Right. And that's the thing. It's like you can, include some WWE people there, of course. Because, you know what I mean, you're supposed to be a worldwide wrestling company. You gotta have stars there. You know what I mean? That makes sense. But don't just basically, forget about all of your homegrown talent.
Because what was WCW at the start? What they always said was that wrestling is a sport, that it is something to be taken seriously, per se. While
so WWE gonna have the 6-sided ring next.
While WWE was the entertainment side, like they were WWE was the smoke and mirrors, while WCW was a sport.
Right.
Nowadays, in the new rivalry, you both have AEW and WWE going in the same direction. You don't have a rivalry then. You just have two sides of the same coin.
And they don't have to compete. Just like what you said, just still be the alternative.
Yeah, just be the alternative. That's all.
I mean, even if you acquire some WWE talent here and there, there's nothing wrong with that because it's all part of the business.
But that's why I gave AEW credit at the start. Like I actually liked it at the beginning.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just mainly upset because this dude Jericho looked crazy out there. And then what are we doing now? Now this dude Jericho's gonna have beef with the Don Callis family. Is gonna be invincible and beat them up by himself. Give me a fucking break.
Jericho's the new Cena,
right? Beat the whole. Because who's with the Callis family? Aren't these dudes with them too? Bullet Club Gold?
No. Right now it's just two. Right now it's just Takeshita and Sammy.
And Sammy Guevara, okay.
Here comes number 3.
You still there, Tove?
Number 3 is about to be Daniel Garcia. Never mind.
He's getting over with that damn dance.
Yes, he is. Fruity is all hell, but yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he found the lane.
True.
Found the lane.
You can't be mad at it.
TK's gonna have the 6-sided ring now. He might as well. Impact ain't doing it. Remember, Toph was saying from before that Impact should have brought back the 6-sided ring for episode 1000. That would have been great.
I remember when Hogan said right when he took away the 6-sided ring, he's like, "You had 6 sides before, and it only took you so far." Boo!
Oh, we're going in a new direction, brother.
You had 6 sides before, and it only took you so far. Like,
And that was the beginning of the end.
This is beautiful.
And then he brung Brooke. Like, Brooke served no purpose at all.
No. That's not the worst part. The worst part was that he brought the Nasty Boys.
Oh, God. The nasty, and they look crazy. I was like, yo, these dudes look like they're allergic to gyms. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about repping for the fat people out there, but come on now. They was ridiculously fat.
The Scott Hall being on every single known liquor bottle in the known universe.
Word.
Was walking out to the ring. I like Scott Hall. I like him. I say Scott Hall quotes every single week.
We love Scott Hall, but it was facts. Like, just imagine being next to him when y'all on your way to the venue. That dude probably smelled like hot beer.
Like the funniest Scott Hall quote that I can remember was when he debuted in '93, right? And they're showing his vignettes.
Mm.
And he was doing his promo next to some Miami, some made up Miami bar.
I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Some woman came and she's like, "Oh, you're supposed to take me out last night." They're like, "Yo, the chicas, they're just for fun. They're just for fun, man." I was like, "Oh." The chicas are just for fun, man.
One thing this dude, Sammy Guevara need to do is get a shape up. He walking around with that Paul Gosselaar shape up ain't gonna work.
John Moxley
Zach from Saved by the Bell.
John Moxley's taking his dear ass time to get to the ring. And it's true because he has a 70-year-old body. Both in look and in effect. So yeah,
let me know when he start bleeding, because he hard headed. He's still gonna want to bleed. I
give it within 5 minutes.
Like, my dude, you got bones made out of crackers. You still want to bleed.
But this is heel Moxley. Heel Moxley might not bleed.
It doesn't matter. Like, heel, tweener, face, he always wanted to bleed. Only time he didn't bleed was like that when he was in WWE.
Yeah, that's because Vince told him to cut that shit.
Yeah, Vince told him, like, yo, you doing too much. Relax.
That's one thing that's appreciated about Vince. When he sees bullshit, he cuts it out right away.
Yeah, that's one thing we could definitely agree on when it comes to Vince. Like, he tries his best to make sure everybody stays safe. He does do that.
But
not because he's a saint or nothing like that. He just don't want no damn lawsuits.
No. Vince is Satan incarnate. But here's the problem though.
Look at this dude. This dude headbutting. He's headbutting the camera. You know what? Mox is never gonna change.
No, he's not.
He headbutting the camera and all that shit.
He's gonna get Hep C, get fired from AEW, and then that'll be the end of his career.
Shit, he'll be all right though. That motherfucker got like him and his wife be getting bread. They've been stacking bread for years.
Yeah, they have been.
And he doesn't seem like a type of dude that spends his money crazy. He seems like he's, I won't say cheap, but like frugal.
Yeah,
he's like a simple type of guy when it comes to spending money.
Copied Mox, or not copied Mox, copied Seth with that, huh?
Shit.
Curb stomp.
Oh, he did a curb stomp.
Yeah, but he can't jump up nearly as high as Seth. So yeah, he has like a 5-inch vertical leap. Pause.
I just said, why did you pause that?
Because I said 5-inch.
No, you all right.
Okay.
You just said 5-inch vertical leap. That wasn't gay.
But like here's the difference. This crowd does not give a living fuck.
Yeah, I noticed. I thought it was only me because I got the volume down a little bit.
No,
But
no,
these dudes are not moving.
Because Phoenix has to slow his style down tremendously. Like Shaquille O'Neal and his Krispy Kremes slow him down tremendously.
Oh, this dude, Sammy Guevara, how he had to slow down for Jericho. That dude Jericho almost made this dude break his damn leg.
What the hell is this busted open radio shit? Kind of curious here. There's a sign right there. You'll see it probably within a minute or so.
Yeah, right now, these dudes is outside the ring fighting.
Yeah, there's about to be a sign that's going to show up. Some dude wearing an Ocho shirt has a sign.
Okay. Tell Toph go. Toph, you good over there? Oh, he's muted.
Yeah, think he has to do something. Otherwise, like I don't know. But there's a couple of funny. I mean, I was watching this match and it was probably the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like it was like it was like a really bad WCW match. No. Like it was like a really bad do you remember the I think that goes like around like 95 when Big Show debuted in WCW?
Yeah, of course.
And like he leapt over the top, or he grabbed the roof of the cage, and then he just kind of like leapt over the top rope. I was like,
yeah,
I can't believe people thought that was athletic. It's athletic, yes.
It is athletic for a dude that big to do that shit. Because remember, Kane used to do that same shit too.
Yeah, he did. But
I've seen the stomp. I've seen the stomp and shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, like the stomp that Mox did looked more brutal than Seth Rollins stomp. Like yeah, Seth Rollins jumps higher, but that shit looked like it just looked more brutal to me when this dude Mox did it.
A 5-star frog splash from Ray Phoenix. Cover, got a 2 count. Mox is winning.
Of course he's gonna win. Like especially since Claudio lost. You know, Claudio Ravioli lost, so they're not gonna have them lose both of their belts. They're not gonna have the Combat Club lose both of their belts just like that. That'll make them look.
That's their bloodline. No offense.
Oh.
Huh?
Hold on, wait. Give me 1 second.
Gotcha.
Well, so what you up to right now?
I'm just chilling, watching. Oh, there is Tom Grossi, YouTuber. Wearing a Green Bay Packers sweater. Interesting. You'll see him.
Claudio Ravioli, right, Ballet? That's right.
Tom Grossi is wearing a Green Bay Packers sweater. Sitting front row. If you watch
my Chiefs play tomorrow, right? No, not tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or Sunday?
I think it's Thursday night. Let me check.
It is tomorrow. Yeah, we play tomorrow.
Like they're winning. Let's be serious about the shit.
Yeah,
If they don't win, I'll be in shock. If we win on Sunday, I'll be shocked. Fuck that.
Shit. My job is heavy on the when it comes to the Chiefs. You know what I mean? Like, because the Chiefs They sponsor the hospital that I work at.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Awesome. Let me see. I'm trying to find it here.
Ooh.
Saw that. Saw the leg drop.
No, I seen the this dude Penta caught him with this catapult spin kick while this dude Mox was leaned against the turnbuckle.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a good move.
Yeah, Penta this dude Ray
Phoenix.
Phoenix. That's what I said. Penta Phoenix, Ray Penta, but Ray Penta. Nah, this dude I always liked him. This dude Ray Phoenix, Ray Phoenix.
No, it's the Giants. The Giants and Niners who play tomorrow night.
Oh, so we don't play tomorrow then?
Yes. Hey Scott, I know you're listening right now. You're about to take the smoothest ass whooping.
Yeah, he loves his Giants.
You're about to take the smoothest ass whooping tomorrow.
He loves his Giants.
And I am going to talk about it on Friday. So you better hope you don't lose by 30.
Who the Giants go against again?
The Niners.
Oh, man.
You better pray that you don't lose by 30.
All right, we got Toph back. I see you, Toph.
There's like a few video games.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you good.
Like over the next 2 months, there's like a few games that I want to copy.
Oh, I see the leg drop. This dude, he almost killed himself.
Yeah, he did, but it was a good. It was a good leg drop, though.
You seen? Mox asked him if he was all right. I seen that. You're not low. I hate that I know this shit like that because I like to be in but it's these dudes' angles, man. They camera angles always suck when it comes to AEW.
The thing that got me the biggest secret, well, not the biggest secret, but I'm probably going to spoil some people listening. So, all right, if you're a younger person, you don't want to be spoiled, cover your ears for like 30 seconds.
That's 30 seconds. Yeah, hold on, Toe. That's gonna be your new. Yeah, that's gonna be your new nickname. Fuck that, Babyface Toe. There you go.
Yeah. All right. So anyone who doesn't want to like have wrestling groomed for them, cover your ears for like 30 seconds. One of the big secrets is that when wrestlers get pinned, they look at the referee for the cue. When they look at the ref, that's when you know they're kicking out. When they're not looking at the ref, that's when they're not kicking out. That's one of the things that's like you never notice it, but then when you notice it, like you can't unsee it.
Right.
Some of them do blink though. Like they blink once, blink twice. Another one is after a crazy spot happens when the ref goes to check on them, the little arm squeeze. The arm squeeze is the A-OK. No arm squeeze, they're hurt.
Right. I know about that stuff. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I remember. Who remembers? Like I think like it was on USA or not USA. Was it USA? Was it on Fox? No. Like it was on Fox. And it was like, the greatest wrestling experience, the greatest wrestling secrets exposed.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
But they was exposing some old school shit. Like, we been knew about that. What they was talking about.
Like the host said, she's a stunt granny. Like, oh shit.
Shit, but yeah, B. I'm up to the part now. This dude Ray Phoenix. Is it Phoenix or Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Okay.
Ray Phoenix. Yeah.
Okay. So Ray Phoenix, I'm up to that part. He's on the mat. He's laid out. Now Mox came through with choking him and shit. I thought he was a good guy. What are we doing here?
Then the one that got me, this took me years to figure out. Like so many times I watch a wrestling show and the commentary table will be wiped out. And then the commentary team will say, fans, we've lost our feed. We've lost our cue. And I would always be confused as a kid because I'd be like, what are you talking about? Like the ring's right in front of you. Like, wait, what? But then it was like, oh, so commentary are calling what the fans see, not what they see. So, yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. That was kind of like a light bulb into my head.
Funniest, the funny, like me and my brothers used to watch wrestling like all the time, right? And then just like every single time, we knew when exactly the Spanish announce table would break.
Yeah.
And
That
like my
had to be a
brother,
rib. That had to be a rib or something.
Yeah, I think they eventually caught
oh
on.
shit!
They eventually caught on because I think at first it happened by accident, but then we started to notice like, yo, why every time? Oh, really?
Phoenix won.
Wow,
Yeah,
damn.
I'm not surprised.
I am.
Like, I like the way he
This,
said
this
he
is
was
not a good night. This is not a good night for the Combat Club, huh?
like kind of like the way he said he was like. I was like, oh shit.
That's probably why. Yeah, break that up. It's going on as long as it can go. So, you got to continue that story.
I see you, Scott.
Hey, yo, Scott, let's hear how you feel about your boy Eddie got the big win tonight.
I don't know, but can they fire that fucking referee? How the fuck you botch that?
That's what.
I don't even know what y'all ahead of me.
Wait, hold on.
Y'all
Let me
on
see
the
what's
East
going
Coast,
on.
y'all ahead of me.
Oh, let me see what's going on. John's saying Mox is hurt. I'm behind.
Yeah, so just checked on Mox, see if he was all right.
Yeah, like because the East Coast is ahead of us. I'm told.
Mox is still down. Yeah, the ref just went back to him.
All right, I'm about to catch up. I'll see you in a second because I'm still in the match.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
This dude, I'm up to the part where Mox is caught Phoenix with the power driver.
Oh, okay, so I ain't gonna say shit. Just watch.
You could talk. It's cool.
Okay, he looked at the ref when he pinned him.
He just did it. He did it again.
What?
Remember when Joe said, "Oh, Wendy"? That one.
He did Wendy.
Yeah, he did the "Oh, Wendy." He's like, "Hey, Max." I'm like, "Oh, he did it."
I was about to say like, but that's AJ's wife. AJ ain't in AEW.
No, he just said, "Oh, Max."
That's when you say pause.
Okay, I was watching. Phoenix hit the finish the first time, and Mox blinked. And
no, you good, Ballet. You good.
And the guy stopped his, and the guy and both, and Felix looked at him like, "The fuck you doing?"
Yeah, he was supposed to kick out.
He wasn't. So
I mean, that's his finish.
I just seen it just now.
the ref botched
I don't think
the
they
whole
called
match.
I don't think they called an audible. I think he was going to lose regardless. But
No, they didn't call an audible.
Nah,
I
don't think it was an audible. Scott is right. I seen it. The ref botched that shit.
Yeah.
You're about to hear Joe talk. About to hear Joe talk after a little bit. You're gonna hear exactly what I said.
Oh shit! People starting to pull up. Got my dude by her.
So we're gonna have to hear from Jim Cornette about that shit because he loves to talk about him some plumber Moxley.
Plumber Moxley.
Yo, what's up, TKO?
Yo, what's up?
Watching the old-fashioned wrestling.
Well, not necessarily.
So I'm already surprised at what just happened.
Yeah, that botch.
Yeah.
Did you hear the promo?
Yeah, Samoa Joe. Yeah.
Samoa
Joe's never had no chill.
Okay.
I got two
say it's
things.
the wrestler's fault.
I gotta say two things real quick though, man. First off, Ray Phoenix winning that title over Mox was not expecting that.
I was not either.
I'm not mad at it, but hey, I was not expecting that at all. So Mox looked like he was hurt in that match.
Is that because maybe Mox wasn't supposed, and that's what supposed to be, but like he's not on the level of the international title, so might as well give it up.
I mean, I wasn't expecting Mox to have a long reign with that belt anyway. I mean, we all agreed, even Tope said it, that Mox is above that belt anyway.
Yes, they just did freshly squeezed wrong. That's all.
Freshly
Yeah,
squeezed
well,
wrong.
he should have just
No, they
kept the
didn't.
belt.
I disagree. I don't think they did Orange Cassidy wrong because everybody would have been mad if he would have beaten Mox anyway.
Yeah, you know,
I
yeah,
was-
you're right.
I was pissed. I was pissed the
hate
day
that
that the
name.
Swerve lost. Swerve should have
Freshly
been champ.
squeezed.
But at least now the belt's on somebody different, like a
Just give
Ray Phoenix. A Ray Phoenix could definitely do wonders with that belt.
Just give the Swerve. Swerve doesn't have it. Give it to him.
Swerve might just beat Phoenix. You never know. If he beats Hangman, he might as well get it.
If he doesn't beat,
And that'll be a great match. Swerve versus Phoenix. That'll be a fun match to watch.
if he doesn't beat Swerve, I'm done with him.
Do you put Orange
Also, I
Cassidy
gotta
in
say-
a title opportunity?
Swerve is good. I like Swerve.
I gotta be honest though. There's one more thing I gotta say.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if y'all caught this, but I tried my best to pay attention to details. But Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho did exactly the same thing as Jericho and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 19.
Yeah,
Toph said it.
Toph said that.
When it happened.
I mean, Sammy's gear is the same gear Jericho wore, color, design, and all. And the ending was exactly the same.
Yep.
Who got
That's
kicked
what I
in the
don't
ball?
like when they try to do. They try to invest to keep mimicking WWE, and they're supposed to be the alternative.
Next match is the Drunk Boys. The Drunk Boys versus the
who
Kingdom.
got kicked in the balls?
I mean,
Yeah, Jericho got kicked in the nads.
Okay.
by Sammy, yeah.
So
And
No,
Sammy is
I don't think. No, I gotta stop you there. I don't think that they're mimicking WWE full circle because in that story, Jericho idolized Shawn Michaels and he grew up watching Shawn Michaels. But here's the other way around. Sammy Guevara idolized Jericho and he grew up watching Jericho. So it's the same story, just roles reversed. But
Where
I think that Jericho and
Where did the storyline come from?
From WWE.
I just think Jericho in
Mania.
2003 was in a better place than Sammy Guevara is in 2023. That's just my take on
I
it.
think that was just Jericho's mind.
Tony Storm is getting a Marilyn Monroe entrance.
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I like this Tony Storm. It's hilarious to me.
Yeah, Tony's doing the best work of her career.
she is.
This is great.
She really is. Bro, she really is, though. I'm like, where the fuck was this in WWE?
I
really
didn't
did
know.
not
They didn't know what
to
the fuck.
do.
They didn't
She
know.
was
They didn't know what to do
mentally-
with her. They didn't know what to do with her.
She was
How do
mentally
you not know
there
what to do with Tony fucking Storm? How
because
do
they
you not know what
was
to do with her?
because
That's
they
what we're
was
hearing.
beating off to Charlotte Flair. Ugh,
That's what we're.
unfortunately.
That's what we're.
Yeah,
feeling
that's the
about-
problem. I talked about this before. You know, Charlotte is the problem. Her mere existence holds back other girls, particularly if you're blonde, because they already have their blonde. They already have their queen bee. And so if you're blonde and you're trying to be a heel or anything, they got nothing for you.
Yeah, but fucking Tony Storm though, she's number one. She's hotter and she has way better matches. Like how the fuck
Even
you
people
botch
don't want to
her?
hear this. Even her NXT run was trash. And NXT was supposed to be good. Like when she was on Black and Gold, when they were still good. Even when she was down there, they didn't do shit with her.
You know why I think that was the case? Because at that time, it really wasn't that much talent for her to face against. Who was
That's
down
not
there?
entirely.
Who was down
that's not
there?
entirely true.
Who,
Was
like
that
who
the
was
Asuka?
she?
Was that the
Asuka
Asuka?
wasn't there no more when Tony Storm was
No,
there.
Bianca was still there. They had Bianca, they had Rhea, they had Shayna, they had what's her name? The other Japanese.
When Tony
They
Storm
had
was,
E-
yeah, you're right.
they had-
Tony Storm was
yeah.
still there, right? Wasn't Tony
Yeah.
Storm? Who was
Yeah.
at War Games? As a matter of fact, the one.
Tony Storm was in almost all the war games, face and heel.
Yeah, they
It
just had
was
nothing
Bianca
for her.
Belair,
Kyrie saying.
Kyrie Sane, Io
Taylor
Sky,
Baszler.
And then sometimes what they do in WWE, like it's
and they
really
just brought
stupid.
in Raquel Gonzalez too.
Yeah. And then sometimes what they do in WWE is really fucking stupid. It's like sometimes like they'll just fuck with you for no reason just to see how you react. Because when they called her up to the main roster, they called her up in the draft. I know the draft don't mean shit, but they called her up in the draft. And if you remember, when they called her up, she made like one appearance on SmackDown, and then she didn't appear for like 3 whole months, and she wasn't hurt or she didn't have COVID. They just didn't use her.
And then they
WWE.
randomly fed her to Charlotte Flair with that fucking pie to the face.
Right, pie to the
Yeah.
face. Goofy.
But they
shit.
do that sometimes. Sometimes they'll just fuck with you just to see how you react. And like if you react well, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, let's push her." But like it's really stupid. It's dumb.
So hold on,
I
wait. I
know what
want
you're
to
talking about.
ask this. So is Tony Storm going with the whole Marilyn Monroe gimmick? That's her new gimmick now.
I like that though.
To be
I
honest,
like
it works. I like it. It works.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be
it's,
honest,
it's cool.
it's better than the Punk baseball look. But I think
Yeah.
WWE was WWE like to do a lot of hazing and bullying. They really need to fix that.
Yo,
Yeah,
Joe,
They do.
definitely.
They hazed her. They do it way more to the girls than they do to the guys. And she was just one. That's all it was.
yo,
That's
Joe,
why they had
That's
Charlotte. That's why they had Charlotte throw the cake on her. It was a hazing ritual. They still do it, even though Vince is gone and Johnny Ace is gone. That mean boy, mean girl shit. They still do it. It's fucking stupid. It's 2023. It's not the 80s anymore.
And that's why people like Steve Blackman did not get fucked with in the locker room. He was,
Right.
Yeah, 'cause he put the beach
Right.
on Bradshaw.
Bro, it's specifically they knew who to do that shit to. Someone like a Steve
they-
Blackman.
No, it's time
not-
it's time they tried the wrong one. It's time they tried
They
the
did
wrong
it.
one.
And since we're talking about the girls, remember we went off on this several times. They did it to Naomi too, because they never explained what the fuck Sonya Deville was feuding with her. That shit went on for like 4 months.
and Sasha.
They did it
Honestly-
to Sasha damn near ever since she
honestly,
went up to the
they don't
main
even know why
roster.
they did to me, Sonya Deville got screwed with too, because I'm like, what the fuck
Right.
did she benefit from this?
Yeah, she
Exactly.
hasn't benefited from it. Right.
All she did was become an authority figure that went
And
nowhere.
that was
and then she just got injured.
Yo, but everybody, what's been WWE's policy since 1985? Fuck you. That's policy.
Oh man.
It's fuck you. It's fuck you, fans. And then
But
fuck
anyway,
you.
I'm all for it. Let Tony cook. This is good character work, so I don't mind the
Also,
whole Starlet thing.
I looked at the show last night and I couldn't stop laughing. I pray that we get some more Judgment Day on Friday.
Oh God.
They better
He's like,
not.
that motherfucker. I'll give you shit.
They better not do this to Jade. If they bring in Jade, they better treat her right.
Oh man.
Oh, you know
that's
they're gonna
hilarious.
haze Jay. You know they're gonna haze her.
Oh, hey,
She's
Jay
just a
gotta
big
get
target.
Oh, absolutely. They definitely gonna
Oh,
do it.
So,
Especially Charlotte.
So she's in Orlando right now. She's training.
No, she already flew back to
Yeah.
Atlanta.
They're gonna haze the fuck out of her, and I'll tell you why. They're gonna haze the fuck out of her, and this is not due to lack of talent or anything. Never in the history of WWE, and we're not even talking about a talent issue now. WWE has never had like 2 prominent female black superstars before, like females.
Oh, yeah,
So if
I
Jake
think-
gets called up, you're gonna have Bianca and Jay, like two black queens at the same time. They're not gonna want that. No. They're gonna do everything they can to haze the fuck out of her to make her quit, so they can just have Bianca. You know, 'cause
Rumors are they're supposed to give Jade the Cody push.
we'll see, bro.
We'll
That
see
girl-
about that. I'll believe that when I see it.
Yeah.
I still want to know what the hell Jade's new name is gonna be.
But I tell you this much right now. Match 1, probably feud 1 for Jade is going to be Charlotte because they both want the match.
I think it's gonna be
God.
some type of interference, but
I
honestly,
hope she's ready, man. She's gonna have to go through all the bullshit. I hope she's prepared. That's all
I
I
hope
guess.
she's
That's all I
ready.
gotta say.
But my biggest thing is this. I'm not focused on what Jay's gonna do. I want to focus on how Bianca's gonna handle this.
But you
She'll
do
be
know
fine.
who.
Bianca will be fine. Her spot.
Yeah, she'll be
Bianca's
fine.
gonna be fine.
I told you, Scott. Bianca's gonna be fine. Bianca's now you need to worry about. You need
Like,
to worry about
Tony
is everyone
Storm-
else.
I said Tony Storm, excuse me. Jade Cargill is not going to be no threat to Bianca Belair at all.
Yeah, Bianca's gonna be fine. Who you need to worry about is you need to worry about the other girls, because if Jade works out, then someone's gonna lose their spot. And that's where I'm
Like,
looking at
right.
Charlotte, Becky, and
The-
Bailey. Those are the 3. One of those
the
3 is
main
gonna
thing-
lose their spot.
remember I told y'all in the group chat. The only reason why they signed Jade Cargill is because they think she's gonna be just like Bianca Belair. They ain't signed her for no good fucking reason. They think she's gonna be just like Bianca Belair.
Probably with a lot more attitude though.
As long as it ain't no goddamn Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair vying for the tag team titles, I won't fucking watch that.
Like you see goofy motherfuckers. You see goofy motherfuckers post like, oh my god, Jade Cargill should go against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. I'm like, are y'all retarded? Like, yo, she will get murdered.
Her first Mania matchup is going to be.
She will get exposed. She's not ready for Bianca Belair yet.
She ain't ready for that yet. She need to. This is why I say she need to spend at least 6 months in the Performance Center to be polished.
Well, I'll give her flowers.
Performance. Randy Orton's in the Performance Center rehabilitating.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't get hurt. That's the one thing I'm hoping.
Well, what you was gonna say, Tove? Go ahead, Tove.
I was just gonna give her flowers. That match she had with Statlander was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Best straight match I've seen.
Yeah, she's learning. She's learning, but she's no Bianca Belair.
She's getting better, but she's not where they need her.
But the one storyline I want to see her in is that they should do this. The woman that the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley should bring in is Jade. And then you make Bianca jealous as all hell.
Didn't I say that? I mean, I was talking about that, but
No,
why?
No. You don't make that the matchup. You make that the matchup. You make that the matchup at the Rumble.
You make it the belt.
I gotta feed Smokey real quick. I'll be right back.
Don't you be mean to Smokey.
What's good right now?
I'll be right back too.
I'll be right back too. I want to give them flowers because what's good is the fans are actually invested in the match. That's good. They usually don't care about the girl, so this is proof that Tony's getting over. The character work is working. Good shit.
But you don't put that. You don't put that matchup at Mania. You put that matchup at the Rumble. Again, that's if she's main roster bound. If it was my opinion, I put her in NXT. I let her do a stand and deliver. If the fans like her, and if she can go in the ring, then you speed up the process. If she can't go, and she doesn't learn the WWE style, then let her stay for about six to 9 months, and then you bring her up next fall.
I give her the Kevin Owens treatment because Owens wasn't there that long either. He was only there for 6 months. 7 months.
Yeah. Wait a minute. You let her.
Oh, we got some HLA. Oh, HLA. There we go.
Lesbians
for a whole year.
Yo, this is Saraya's best match I've ever seen. I'll give her flowers too.
Oh shit.
The wonderful
pile driver. Ooh, that's a snug pile driver. 1, 2.
Oh yeah, we're about to get some serious HLA. I wish I was Saraya right now. Oh my goodness.
Taz is the funniest broadcaster of all time. If you look up "Don't Give a Fuck" in the dictionary, you'll see Taz.
Why? This is the shit I'm talking about.
As long as Taz say "Let the pigeons loose," as long as he doesn't say that, I'm good. He used to kill me. Let the pigeons loose.
What's wrong with let the pigeons loose? Can you feel it, Cole? Can you feel it?
Taz and TNA was the funniest shit of all time.
I like Taz and TNA though. I do. I did. You know what I mean, Taz? But it's just that one. He was trying to really get that shit over. Let the pigeons loose. First of all, what the fuck does that even mean?
Okay, Paige retains.
Wait, that was Taz's thing. Just like every time Brock came out, here comes the pain.
Well, yeah, because this dude Brock would inflict pain.
But the funniest
what
part
was he trying to say? He was trying to say the beautiful people were chicken heads.
Like chicken heads, man. I do love that theme music though. I ain't gonna lie.
The funniest part about Taz was when the X Division wrestlers would come out and he would mispronounce their names on purpose.
Yeah.
He would spend time to mispronounce their names.
Midgets.
Like he would take.
That was the best. That was like the best Saraya match I've ever seen. Props to the ladies. That was good.
And then
props to her titties and props to her titties enhancements. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't care for fake titties, but she needed them big time.
Oh, they're gonna spray. They're gonna spray. No.
Yeah, when it comes to breasts and all that, motherfuckers ain't trying to. Well, there's some motherfuckers out there that liking them big ass fake shits that be looking ridiculous. But there's other motherfuckers that like them. You could get them. You could get them. The fake plastic ones, but just don't make them look ridiculous.
Now,
I'm like this. After she did after her news got leaked out, I was like, bro, she needs some damn breasts because that shit. She had by far the worst nude leaks ever.
What awesome?
Her and Charlotte Flair was par on as the worst nude.
Hey, I seen it.
What awesome Kong?
It was a little tongue. It was a little tongue right there. I see why this dude Juice Robinson is rock hard. Pause.
Rock hard. Yo, every time I hear that shit on AEW is so funny. Do you want to know?
I like Juice Robinson though. Like I see him in the future. He's gonna be a solid mid. If pushed right, he's gonna be a solid mid.
The best part about Juice is every time he says his name, everybody around him is like struggling. Like the corpse is hilarious.
What Awesome Kong did to poor ODB when she popped her implant.
Oh God, they're gonna have the geeks jerk off tonight. You seen that spot where Tony Storm when she tried to do the hip attack?
Yeah.
And Paige moved and the cameraman was right there. Watch, you can see that shit all over. Watch, you can see that shit all over the internet. Watch.
See, that's the shit. That's the shit WWE's afraid to do. There's nothing wrong with having girls kiss every now and then.
Right, like we're guys. The majority of wrestling fans are guys. Like we like seeing sexy women fight and shit like that.
They try that with Tori Wilson and Sable and. Motherfuckers couldn't handle that shit.
No, the day that ended was when Mickey James did the vagina thing.
Yeah.
That was when it ended.
Oh, that was with Trish Stratus. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, Paige is so full of shit. Saraya act like she ain't like the kiss. You was the same one that kissed Rosa Mendez on Total Divas. Get out of here.
Rosa Mendez. So not physically speaking, I know you guys don't beat your meat off to, but was there any female?
Nigga, you about to get the fuck up out of here? You sounded crazy.
No. Was there any female wrestler that you looked at that made you symbolically jizz yourself? You like, God damn.
The fuck is this dude talking about here?
Was there any woman that you had a crush on? Basically, is what he said.
This dude wilding the fuck out. Like, where you going, sir?
I love how Black Star just said the PG version of what Scott was trying to say.
He always gotta go extra. Like, look, right ballet dancer. What? Nah, man, you sounded crazy.
I kept
you see how you make it casual? You make it casual, like, oh, yo, Shorty look good. Shorty look good. Okay, yeah. This dude got, what?
I cleaned it
down for a minute, sir.
I cleaned it up very nicely.
Yeah, Scott was talking like Scott.
Look, even ballet dancer was like, what? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Scott was talking like Gianna Michaels was up in here or something. I don't know.
But I cleaned it up very nicely today. No, but like the woman that I had a crush on growing up was Miss Elizabeth.
That's nice.
Like WCW version.
Nah.
Oh, okay. I like how you clarified there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. WCW. Yeah. Okay. You got that one.
That's that bullshit, man.
Nah, you already know. You sounded crazy.
Michael, I wasn't even trying to say something crazy. I get put on timeout. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I PG'd it up for you. So go ahead, Toph. Who's the woman that you had a crush on?
I thought
Okay, so
about.
they got
I
Go
thought
ahead,
about
go
keep.
ahead.
At first, I was like, should I say it? Because she's not with us anymore. But I'll go ahead and say it. I didn't really have any crushes as a kid or whatever. But as far as wrestling's concerned, I went to a TNA live event in like 2009, like right before Hogan and Bischoff came in, and I saw Daphne in person. Bro, Daphne was like fucking gorgeous, dude. She was
Yeah, Daphne
cool.
was bad. Yeah.
Yeah, Daphne
On that
was
gothic
really
type
cool.
shit, yeah.
Yeah. And I never really had a thing for like the whole gothic chick. Like she just came out and see their interest, and I was like, wow, like this chick is like gorgeous. And we had like this little thing after the show where you could get in the ring and like take pictures with like the wrestlers and like meet and greets and stuff. And she stayed, AJ stayed, Down West stayed, and like she was really cool, man. She was cool. I like Daphne.
I
Hey,
was
Miss Liz
crushing
is
on.
dead.
I was crushing on China when Eddie Guerrero had her dressed up in formal dresses and shit.
Latino.
You know what's
That was
funny?
the
You mentioned
best.
China.
Eddie Guerrero had China looking her absolute best.
You know what's funny? You mentioned
Yeah,
China.
yeah.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
that
like
I'm
she looked
surprised.
better. On some real shit, she even looked better when what was she was the women's champ. Yeah, she was the women's champ right after the whole storyline, the whole Latino Heat storyline was done, and she won the women's championship. She looked even better.
You mentioned China. I'm surprised that
when
Dom
no
and
one to
Rhea
wrestle.
have not done the Eddie and China thing yet. Remember, like when Eddie would be on
That's
his
what
knees and
that's what I wanted.
he would run to China. I'm surprised Dom hasn't done that to Rhea. Like he should do it. That'd be great.
That's what I wanted. I wanted just.
I think
just for
won't
once.
let them do it.
Like I wanted just for once, Dom to come out to Latino Heat.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think Triple H will allow it because
Just once.
deep down inside, I think that inside that's something that Triple H got to take with him to his grave. I guarantee he regrets what he did to China.
Oh, sure, of course.
Yeah.
He regrets it to this day. Like I remember
every day, I guarantee Triple H looks on the back of his eye, corner of his eye at Stephanie McMahon. Is like, when you gonna get back at me?
When I used to, when I used to have a Twitter, like I was friends with China's best friend, and he said that Triple H went up to China one day and said that, yo, I'm going to attempt to put you in, like into the Hall of Fame. I think it was in like it was the Mania Staples Center, and he said that he was going to attempt to put you in, to put her in. It was Stephanie who said no, don't put her in.
Do you know Stephanie had a problem about Triple H and China showing up at the
they did the threats
together?
You're right.
Is it Samoa Joe?
She was really on that type of time, and it's like, yo, like you won, Steph. Like you got the dude, you got babies with the dude. Y'all both making money, hand over fist. Y'all both wealthy.
And you had a
problem. But make no mistake though. Karma is a thing, and Trips did get his karma. I'm glad he beat the cardiac event. I'm glad he's alive. But you know what his karma is? I mean, things could always change.
Arrest?
No. His karma is he doesn't have a son. That's his karma.
Oh yeah. That means Shane's kids are gonna take over when Vince dies.
Hell yeah, he cares about that. He definitely. Yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't love his daughters, but
of course he cares about that. Right.
He's always known as being a king. You know what I mean? The king of kings. What's a king without a prince?
Shane's son's gonna take over.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't think I could see a little nose man in this world.
They be eating, motherfucker be Pinocchio and shit.
Wait, MJ, wait a minute, hold up. MJF's got the Mets logo. Yeah, he's fucking taking the L. Fuck the Mets.
Yeah, that's a new logo, I guess. That's a new logo for Better Than You, Baby. It's the Mets.
Did you watch?
It looks like they confirmed it. They confirmed that he's a baby face now.
But aren't they in Queens though? Aren't they in Queens?
Yeah, you know he's Long Island.
Yeah, so that's what he wearing. That's what he wearing that.
Oh,
Yo,
all right.
Did you watch like MJF's entrance?
No, I'm watching Samoa Joe. I'm watching Samoa Joe entrance right now.
No, watch MJF's. It's funny.
Come on, this my dude Samoa. He's a fucking killer. Kill Joe.
I'm surprised you ain't make a song about Samoa Joe.
I actually did.
Oh, you
I
did?
did. But it didn't come out good. I'm gonna have to do it over.
I think my favorite Joe moment ever. My favorite Joe moment ever was that one time he fought Brock, and Paul Heyman was doing his usual, Brock, and then Joe just jumped him like mid-speech. That was great.
Oh no! Oh, that was my.
Yo, I'm watching it now. The shit with Brett.
Yeah, they did the Brett thing.
That's when Joe.
Idiot.
That's when Joe went up to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's doing his crying thing. He's like, Paul, I'm gonna put you to sleep. It's okay.
Right.
Like he whispered to him.
Joe
they really dropped the ball, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. WWE had some vendetta against Joe, and I'll tell you exactly what that shit is. I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is is WWE loves to talk about. They love to talk about the Samoans, but Joe comes from a different tribe. He's not from the same. I can't pronounce the name. He's not from the same family tribe that Rock, Roman, and all of them are from. He's from a different tribe. So
yeah.
They didn't like Joe because he's fat.
Yeah, that's who.
And then the fact that Perk Angle is the only one that vouched for him.
And what pissed me off was like he actually did all right. Like he didn't get in any trouble. He was a merch seller. I know he was a ratings mover. And then when they said, "Hey, yo, Joe, can you do commentary?" He did commentary, and he was good at that too. He was very good at that, and they still fired him. I was like, "Why the fuck did they fire him? Like, you could have made him an agent."
Because he's fat.
And the one thing about Joe that I always remember was when Scott said, "This fat son of a bitch."
I think you called it too, Sam, man. I think you called it because I think that was like one of the first times I listened to you was when he was doing the whole security thing with Regal. And then, like, he became the champion. He beat Cross. And then as soon as they blew up NXT, it was like, oh, Joe has a mysterious injury or some shit. And you just, like, you went off. And you're just like, bull fucking shitter or something.
Exactly. Joe was supposed to be the one to take down Lesnar. But since they had they golden boy, Seth Rollins, groomed up, Joe got fired. If you put
Joe up against Roman, that would print money.
I remember they had a few matches and they were good. I remember some of their matches were good. I remember that. Which is funny because Roman's real name is Joe, which is funny.
Tribal Chief and Joe? Yeah. Come on now.
That would print so much money. If you did Tribal Chief versus Joe, literally all you gotta do is this. Roman comes out, does his usual whatever, blah, 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 acknowledge me, and then Joe can come out. He can kill Roman with one word, and that word is, I'm not from your tribe. You ain't my chief. That's basically just choke him out.
Well, that's actually two sentences, but I hear you.
You get what I'm saying.
Put Joe and Roman Reigns in Hell in the Cell. You're gonna sell some tickets.
Oh,
you just can't have them in a regular match. You gotta put them in a special match.
Even Brock liked Joe. You could tell Brock was having a good time working with Joe because usually Brock was on autopilot. You could see he was having a good time. He was like, oh, shit, Joe doesn't care. He wants to put work in. All right. And then Vince was like, nope, we got to kill that.
Yeah, man. Who's that? Great Balls of Fire pause?
Yeah.
When he was supposed to fucking win?
When Joe said... When Joe was talking to Jeff Hardy and he said, this isn't AA. I knew right that.
You know what? WWE was dead ass wrong for bringing up the alcohol shit. I'm like, you see this fuckery?
Oh, fuck Jeff Hardy. Fuck him.
The second Joe said that. I was like,
because as soon as he left, he got caught up in drinking and driving. And
he has demons. You gotta feel sorry for him. He has demons, but he also has an Uber app, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like the
Nobody's
way,
telling
man,
you.
he had a
Nobody's telling you not to drink, but it's like, yo, you know you about to go and party, do your thing. Call a fucking Uber or have your wife come pick you up. Why you have to go behind the fucking wheel?
the
or
way
his
Joe
damn
said
brother
it was
because they
so
were
funny.
both in North Carolina. No, my bad. He was in. Was he in Tampa? No, he was in Tampa when he got arrested.
He was in Florida. You know, it's always in Florida.
He was
It's
in
fucking Florida. Always.
Like the way Joe said it was so funny. Wait, the first
So
off,
is
this is
Florida.
A.
Oh yeah, and Orton almost like died laughing too. He tried to hide it.
First off, this is the A means so sit your ass. First off, this is the A means so sit your ass down. I'm like,
Actually, I think Orton does so
Give him the
much shit
title.
he has no business doing that Vince just stares at him in the gorilla like, come on, Randy.
Right,
What
ballet
the fuck?
dancer, get a designated driver. You know what I'm
I could
saying?
think of all the fucked up shit Randy Orton did and Vince McMahon just has to ignore it like you motherfucker.
Then he said,
Shit.
then the second funniest moment was when Joe called out AJ's wife. He's like, "Oh, Wendy."
I know Sandman remembers, man. I'm still recovering from that shit, man. They dead ass had this nigga Joe dressed like a condom in the rain and then fired it the next day.
Looking like a complete bozo. Because we know that, it was raining, so he had to do the whole the broadcasting in the damn rain.
Joe is top five. Joe is top 5 on the mic. Probably top 20 in the ring.
Yo, why ain't the crowd into this? I'm disappointed in New York today.
Because, I can think of 2 reasons. The Mets suck, or no, 3 reasons. The Mets suck, that's 1. The Yankees suck, that's 2.
I think these are more. You know what? I take it back. These New York fans are not New York fans. These are tourists.
The Giants suck. That's 3.
Back in the day, New York fans used to be the loudest, but I kind of forgot the type of people that moved to New York. It ain't nothing but a bunch of gentrified tourists.
The only team that New York can be proud of is the New York Liberty. That's sad.
Jesus Christ.
And look here, I'm waiting for them to choke too.
You stupid.
I'm waiting for them to choke too.
Huh?
Yeah, they'll get into it when we get into the final minutes,
I don't think New York will even celebrate if the Liberty win the title. But yeah, look at these gentrified losers. They should be on their feet right now.
Must have some time. Time to die.
AEW
Well, yo,
speaking of being
on your feet, yeah, man, Eddie Kingston, man, what's up?
What happened? Did I miss that?
Yeah, that was the first match.
He won?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won. Oh, damn. Come on, man. You're supposed to be supporting your dude. What happened?
I was sleeping. I forgot this was on.
This dude is, oh my God. You stay embarrassed.
Damn it. I gotta look at. Oh man.
Oh wow. You had this whole Eddie Kingston campaign going on.
And I'm happy for Eddie Kingston. Shit. But damn it, I wish I wasn't sleeping.
But you ain't ask about it. You ain't ask about it one time though. You ain't asked one time like, oh, did Eddie Kingston fight yet? You ain't asked once.
Like you didn't look. Like you didn't look at Like you didn't look at Bleacher Report or any app that has AEW in it.
Don't tell me. I gotta look at it myself. I want to see his expression.
Oh, MJF's hulking up.
Oh my God.
I see. Yeah.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
It looks like I'm starting to catch. How the fuck? Oh yeah, because you would. Okay. I'm like 5 seconds behind.
Like I have DirecTV and Tove's on live.
Is MJF's title reign worthy, or do you think it's lackluster?
Not yet.
It's a good reign.
It's solid, but it's not.
I just think that he's better as the. I think MJF is more interesting as the will he or won't he kind of turn rather than just being a straight up heel or a straight up face. But Looks like he's completely
Oh,
embraced
yeah.
being a babyface.
No,
Yeah, thanks to Adam Cole's bullshit.
The
God
top
Oh,
damn.
see, as soon as he does the kangaroo shit, the crowd wakes up. There you go, Scott.
I see.
I-
What the hell? He calls that the kangaroo?
That kangaroo kick
Right.
goofy as hell.
It's over though. It's over.
Okay, Warriors.
What's worse, that or the worm?
The worm, just because it took like 10 seconds to do.
But it's funny though.
Hey, you know what? The worm was entertaining. I will always be a fan.
Yeah,
of the
it was
worm.
over though. It was over. Everybody was doing a gym class, even me. I won't lie.
What they said that. So I think a wrestler said the Attitude Era, everybody was a superstar. They said that lineup, that roster was so stacked that anybody at any moment could have been a world champion, even though I don't believe that shit.
That's because
They wasn't gonna
that's
make
because
Scotty
nobody
Too Hottie a world champion. But
Nobody
they
No, what
said
I'll
that
say,
that
what
was
I
the most
what I'll say
stacked.
about the Attitude Era is that everybody wasn't a like, ooh, wow, like Joe just fucking killed MJF. But what I'll say about Attitude Era
Yeah,
is,
Joe's
I won't
beating the
say,
shit out of MJF.
yeah, I won't say
Joe was
everybody was a
wilding
world
on him.
champion. I won't say everybody was a world champion, but I'll give Attitude Era. That's the only era where everybody on the card was over and everybody on the card was doing something. Everybody was in a story. Even like the bottom feeder guys, like the hardcore title, European title, like even dumb shit like Val Venus and Kai and Tai or Crash Holly defending the belt in McDonald's.
Yes,
Right, everybody was over. Yeah, everybody was doing something.
You know why everybody was over? Because they allowed everybody to be on some type of drugs, Percocets, alcohol, some type of shit. But unfortunately, the plane ride from hell kind of made WWE clean up
that's the only positive I give Russo, whether it was WWF, WCW, or even TNA, for better or worse. And a lot of times it was for the worse, but he always tried to make sure everybody was doing something. You know,
the one thing
I always say drugs make wrestling better. Unfortunately, if I was in wrestling, I'd probably be on some perks too.
The one thing that I'll always give the Attitude Era was that nobody really, or like in 97, 98,
God damn, Shawn Michaels killed a man.
Once Shawn Michaels left, nobody had an ego.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe's a menace.
Yo, wait a minute, hold up. I gotta give flowers to the fan in the crowd with the Diddy Kong Racing greater than Mario Kart 64. I agree, sir.
For real?
Yeah.
I'm up to the fucking the kangaroo kick.
Oh goddamn, you so behind.
Yeah, I'm that far behind. Yeah.
Joe is probably one of the best heels in the business, but the greatest heel was Triple H.
He was up there. Triple H.
When what he did to Shawn Michaels after that, like after that SummerSlam match, and JR's reaction, well, you son of a bitch.
You sank the morning, you son of a bitch.
Actually, I'm gonna put my vote in. The greatest heel was Psycho Orton 2009.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Orton. I forgot about Baldhead
Randy. What Triple H did to, what Randy Orton did to Batista after he won the title and broke his forearm. I was like, oh God. I was like, really, Orton? Did you have to break the man's forearm like that? And next thing you know,
that Hangman.
Joe's trying to kill.
Joe is wilding. Yo, Joe is washing MJF. Yo.
Oh, what the fuck, Joe?
That Hangman DDT.
How you call it with the Death Valley drop? The Death Valley drop on the ring.
No.
Oh, my bad. We gotta wait a little bit.
Oh Jesus.
Yo, unless the ninjas kidnap Joe, Max is fucked.
And look at the 6 smile he has. Oh my God.
Why I feel like they're gonna end the show like this.
He's a killer.
Just give him the belt. Give him the belt.
They're gonna end the show.
I don't care. Just give him the title. Just give him the belt.
Yeah. Get these midgets out the way. Get out the way, goddamn.
Joe, whip everyone's ass. Whip everyone's ass. Toss him to the ring and give him the belt.
Get him, Joe. Get him, Joe.
Rep
Get
for
him,
those
Joe.
fat niggas out there.
Just give Joe the belt.
Get
He
him,
deserves
Joe.
Fuck.
Get those midgets out of there, goddamn it.
There you go, Joe. Finish him off.
You sound like the judge from ECW. Get him, Sid. Get him, Sid.
Damn.
He kicked out.
Hey,
Why?
good acting by MJF though, because he did sell that power driver.
Yo, this dude is fucking wild, and I love it. Yo,
No, look how he do the midgets.
I'm up to the part when he caught him with the Uranagi outside the ring on the table.
The Defiance.
Joe had the reaction of somebody. Joe had the reaction right when he was walking to the ring that somebody had the knife.
I'm not gonna let another wrestler do that to me on TV. Fuck that. Nope, Defiance my ass. I ain't gonna let anybody spit on me. Shit.
Yeah, I don't play that shit either. You're not gonna spit on me. I'll go fuck
Samoa
the
Joe
business.
just gave.
Well, you can't disrespect the business. Let them spit on you. The fuck out of here.
Samoa Joe just gave MJF the greatest pimp slap.
I don't care how many showers I don't care how many showers I'm gonna take after the match. I don't care how much you paying me. You ain't letting nobody spit on me. That's how I'm surprised Mick Foley ain't beat the shit out of Randy Orton on TV.
He asked for another one. He told him, build up the loogie. Really build it up.
I remember.
And he spit his face. He was like, yeah, I love it. I'm like, you're fucking gross.
Get the fuck out of here.
I remember when Scott Hall spit on Stevie Ray was gonna kill him.
Oh yeah, he almost got whacked backstage.
The best spit was Bret Hart on Shawn Michaels because that was personal.
Nah, the shit with Bret Hart. When Bret Hart spit the loogie on Vince, that was a loogie. That shit was all over
the worst spit is the shit that Bully Ray used to do in TNA where he would spit.
Yeah. No, I got one even worse. Callahan.
He's
completely disgusting.
MJF still reminding us that he's our scumbag.
He's a scumbag. Look what he got. Look what he got.
A low blow. Joe is thinking somebody's gonna die today.
You know what Joe should do? I'm up to the part.
MJF is such a scumbag. Oh, he got caught.
Oh, he got him back. He's dead. He's dead.
Oh, he kicked him low.
Oh God, man! I can't. I wish I man where y'all at.
Oh, G kicked out.
Give him the belt. Just give him the belt.
There's some bullshit.
He kicked out.
If you don't give MJ or if you don't give Joe the belt, just give him the belt.
You know what? Sometimes they like to fuck with people's emotions. A part of me want to see MJF the champ, but I want to see Joe win.
Oh, wow. MJF. Yo, MJF spit right in his mouth.
I told you, just stay on that bullshit.
He literally spit right in Joe's mouth. I would have lost my job. I would have lost my job this night.
Joe,
What's
Cole doing? What's Cole doing?
Here comes Cole. Oh my God! You know
Joe's the epitome of somebody's gonna die today.
Did Adam Cole just twist his ankle?
What a bum!
No, he didn't. Oh yes, he did.
Oh man, why Adam Cole?
I'm up to the part when this MJF called Joe to sit down powerbomb. This whole night was a good night. Grand Slam was really good tonight.
Why I don't trust Adam Cole right now? I don't trust Adam Cole.
Yo, the ref hauled ass. That's good.
I think am I mistaken? I think every single match was good tonight.
What is up with these foreign weapons that MGF has on him?
He's a scumbag, remember?
Super kick.
Oh wow.
Oh, what?
Well, hold on. Where you at, Top? I thought you was around. I thought you was like what 5 seconds ahead of me. I think.
Like MJF has the tag rope, and he's choking him out with the tag rope.
Where you at? Where you at, Top?
I'm at the 10 o'clock point.
Joe's out.
Oh wow, some dirty tactics. He won.
Joe is out. He won.
Oh God, I'm up to the part when he's putting on. MJF is a fucking fool, yeah. He put it on the was it the diamond ring?
Yeah. The dynamite diamond.
Yeah,
ring.
I like how they're not going. Yeah, I like how they're not going like 100% babyface. Like he's still doing like heelish shit from time to. That's like keep. Yeah,
Right.
you should keep a tweener. Stay a tweener. That works better for him. Keep that.
Joe's pissed off. What did Adam Cole do to himself? He limping and shit.
Well, but Joe's gonna kill somebody. Joe's gonna kill
kill somebody. He gonna kill Cole.
Somebody's gonna die.
You know what I want to? You know what I definitely want to say? I just love the fact that I remember all the motherfuckers I was saying Adam Cole is in the main eventer, and look at him now. He's in the like one of the best stories in the game right now. Everybody was down.
Does it look like Adam Cole got in shape a little bit?
Kind of.
Well, remember he lost weight because of the injury. Remember he fucked his neck up. That shit.
That shit seemed like Joe.
Was trying to shake the hand.
Joe the only one that can. Joe the only one that'll take an ass whooping and shake your hand. Okay.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah, Adam Cole did fuck his ankle up. I seen that.
Joe was trying to shake his hand. Shook his hand. Wow.
But the professional Adam Cole is he's in a lot of pain right now. This dude ankle is on fire, but he's still in character.
He switches that shit up.
Joe's going to commit mass murder next week.
I'm still waiting for the swerve. I'm waiting for Cole to turn on MJF.
It's not gonna happen now. They're the tag team champions.
I mean, he don't care.
They're Ring of Honor tag team champions. That's not gonna happen now.
It's coming. But Joe's going to commit mass murder next week. Joe is going to kill.
It's a good thing AEW doesn't have Money in the Bank.
Joe's gonna kill. Joe's gonna kill.
You know what? No ideas. They already want to be WWE. Don't give them no ideas.
Joe's gonna kill Roderick Strong, then kill
the poker chip cash in. Ain't that considered Money in the Bank?
You matter of fact, you right. There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
Their version of Money in the Bank, but they haven't done it yet.
Oh shit! Sting on that coat coming up on Friday.
Oh, you serious though? That shit is so disrespectful. So he had to choke out Joe with his own move. Oh,
no, not
if they don't give Joe the belt soon.
It's like yo, they could have just have him lose a different way. Yo, MJF. Are you kidding?
Joe screams.
Yo,
champion.
Mike Santana looking really Puerto Rican-ish right now on his teeth.
Good luck with that, Santana.
Mike Santana looks like a bum.
He's not. I mean, he looking real Puerto Rican right now.
Like Michael Jackson.
And this is what he wants. Yeah, that was a good show. That was a fun show.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was. I think. So, you say it was better than last year's.
I enjoyed it more than last year's.
So, what you want to talk about?
What, Scott?
So, what you want to talk about?
Let's talk about your Giants.
Oh God!
Oh, they coming back. They coming back.
They're choosing death on Thursday.
They're choosing violence. I can't wait.
Violence with what? They're stopping Christian McCaffrey. Yeah,
Jericho need to choose retirement.
I want to see the Giants try to knock Brock Purdy out the game, even though I know that won't happen. But I don't wish injury on nobody. But I would love to see a quarterback get knocked out the game.
You wish Angelo Dawkins get injured.
And Sasha.
No, I did not wish
injury on nobody
injured. I just said if.
But you don't deny Sasha, right?
I'm trying to be nice.
Your silence speaks volumes. The silence speaks volumes.
I'm trying to be nice. I haven't said anything bad about Monet in a while, but don't get me started.
Well, she's not on TV. That's why. You can't say nothing. She's not doing anything. She at home.
I know. That's why I said just let me.
Man, what Malik at, man? Like, it's like when what's her name again? When Alexa Bliss left to go have a baby, Malik left too. He was like, "Well, my work is done. I'm out.
My work is done."
Wait, he's a Bliss fan?
No, he hates Bliss.
Nah, he can't stand Alexa Bliss. He calls
her piss.
Oh.
The sad part is that Bray died, so you're not gonna see her for a while.
I mean, that was stupid for her to do anyway. She was better as the goddess.
No, I think it was good at first. At first, it was good. Then they just overdid it.
So some people be like that, and I'm not saying that's the case. I've checked up on the league. I don't know where he is. I hope he's doing good, but some fans are like that. Some fans are like that. The one I always remember is Bruce Blitz and his crew. Bruce Blitz fucking hated Cena, and he would be more heated than you, Sam, man. He'd be spitting. He was legit spitting on stream.
I remember Bruce Blitz. I remember him.
Yeah, he talked about how he wanted to like murder Cena, and then like Cena finally leaves, and you have like an alternative, and this dude just fucking ghosts. So I feel like some people, it's like it's a character, like they're just
no. He went to kill Cena.
Yeah, I remember he said that a long time ago. Yeah.
It was funny, every week. This was like the peak of the Cena hate, though, like the early 2010s, like 2009, 2010, like when The Rock had first come back, and he would always talk about how Cena should die and how Cena would bury people, and he would just talk about, man, we need an alternative, we need like a new company, and it's like here we are, like literally everything he wanted happened, and he fucking ghosted. So it's like, was any of it real? All right, whatever, bro.
Right. But yeah, man, that was a good show, man. I think everything was clicking on all cylinders. Every single match was fun to watch. You know what I mean? We got some newsworthy content.
Can we get Eddie Kingston a new outfit? Because goddamn, I'm tired of looking at that gut.
Come on now, he got to show the gut. That's what his power is at. Power's in the stomach.
Nah, bro. That's
He's a true New Yorker, bro. Come on.
Yeah, man.
He deserved the win. He put in the work.
Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show. I just think that it was a good show. I just think that TK spoiled. I think TK spoiled the fans in 2021. You know, when so many people came in, like, you know, so-and-so came in, so-and-so came in. So it's like every AEW show, people keep waiting for like the next big angle. People are waiting.
For the next
surprise.
Here comes a new challenger.
Yeah. People, that's what people are waiting for, and it's like people are waiting for it, and it's like you're not getting it, but it's like just because you didn't get that doesn't mean the show wasn't good. It was still a good show, you know.
No, it was good. I think it was better than last year's.
Another street
when Sting showed up, it couldn't get no bigger than that. They was like, damn, we gotta
pretty much
this, and they can't top it.
Sting was the peak for me because I thought he was never going to wrestle again. So that's just going to top Sting.
The way Shivani said, "It's Sting."
Yeah, he always smell that shit.
That's classic. Man.
Hey man, Tony Schiavone been riding with Sting his whole life. Like
y'all just mentioned there a couple of seconds ago. The only name left that could make an appearance that could get any kind of reaction out of me
is Mercedes.
Yeah, Mercedes. Like if she actually made like a legit, like no posing, hey, I'm just here for like no, like I want to see that all elite graphic. If that happens, that would get a reaction out of me. Other than that, like fucking Jesus Christ
when
himself
is her
could show up.
contract up? When is her contract up in NJPW?
I
like
think
3
it's.
years.
I
I
don't know.
think it's up. I think
It's
it
not
might
really
be
a
up next
contract.
year.
It's just like
It's not.
you wrestle. I think with New Japan
Aw,
Wrestling, you wrestle.
Smokey licked me for the
in
first
event.
time. Pause.
It's 6
Smokey
months at a
never
time.
licked my foot before. Come here, Smokey. Come here.
Like New Japan's contract
Man,
is 6 months at a
that's
time.
that's my dude,
Yeah.
man. Me and Smokey ride out. No,
My dude, you wouldn't be able to fucking
New
last
Japan.
Smokey was in your
New
house.
Japan, they
Smokey
do
would drive
contracts
me
like
crazy.
they do
Man,
contracts
what you
like we're
talking
gonna
about?
pay
I would
you
love to
for
have
X amount of
Smokey as a
matches
cat.
or X amount of appearances, stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's how they
they
pay.
6
do.
months at a time.
Yeah, it depends on how many appearances she's got left. So once those are up, she can pretty much do whatever.
Smokey.
Right.
The problem.
Nah, man, let's get back to Smokey. What you mean I wouldn't be able to handle Smokey?
Smokey.
The kitty.
Smokey.
I was about to say something. Like I was about to say a Quagmire quote. But it doesn't
Dude,
apply.
shut up, man. You be on that bullshit, man. I'm tired of you.
Me?
I'm so glad that we really are just local YouTubers and we're not on like the international stage because motherfuckers really would try to come at me about the Linda McMahon jokes. They
Oh
would.
God.
Now you don't want to be mainstream, bro. It's better off being small time. Once you
Yeah.
go
I'm
telling
mainstream,
you,
you
bro,
gotta sell out and shit. You know.
Yeah, I started something brilliant.
Attack? Yeah.
Matter of fact, it'll be funny if we did get like a TV deal. But then you're right, we would have to sell out. It was like, man, that shit ain't going
Yeah, like the shit that we talking about here, we definitely can't be on TV talking about what we talking about.
We just
Yeah,
Five Star now. We
exactly.
went off on them like 2 weeks ago. I always think of like those Wrestle Talk guys. I don't care for them for reasons I already talked about. But what I'll give them was before they got sponsored, I at least liked their presentation because their presentation just looked like a bunch of British dudes just talking wrestling. But then once they got that new sponsor, if you look at their shit now, they got to wear suits and there's like a little podium table. It's like a news station. It's kind of cringe. I don't like it.
Like, is it safe to say that we're the new Wrestle Talk?
Fuck
Yeah,
no.
I think so.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
No.
We're the first.
We're
We're the first council.
We're the first wrestling council wrestling.
That's right. That's who we are.
Well, if we're a round table, you know that meme, that funny meme where like it has like all the people with the sword and it's all like pointing at that one thing they can all universally agree upon. Well, I think my last thing to say tonight is we can all agree on this. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Then, now, forever.
Hey, that's why we don't rep white. We rep Black Hogan over here. We rep Black Hollywood. That's why Hogan is black. Our Hogan is black.
I still laugh at Booker T's face when Hulk Hogan was on stage and Booker T was just staring at him and holding his
Oh my God.
The funniest Booker T moment was when he said, me and my brother, we want the gold, sucker. Hulk
Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He
lost his job. He was like, "Oh shit, I fucked up. I'm about to lose my job."
The look of regret in Booker T's face.
I'm about to lose my damn job. I'm going back to the projects.
The look of regret. The look of regret on Booker T's face 30 years later, after Hogan said that bullshit and he's on TV. Booker just
it wasn't.
They just looking at him like I'm about to beat his ass.
It wasn't what Booker said that what got me. It was the fact that Stevie no sold it. He just started talking like your brother just didn't say that.
Fine ass Scary Sherry. Yo, I used to love Sensational Sherry.
Scary Sherry was about to laugh.
I always thought Sensational Sherry looked more better than Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, man.
That
That's
WCW
the
was-
culture, bro. We talked about that shit, man. That's the culture. Every generation, every era, there's a definition of what considered sexy is, and that particular era, for whatever reason, they were like scary Sherry, but like now,
Yeah.
like now people look at Sherry, they're just like, oh man, Sherry was bad. Sherry was bad. It's like, man, y'all didn't give her that love back then, though. That's just how it is, though. It's unfortunate.
Nah,
Sherry just didn't.
WCW Miss
Sherry
Liz.
didn't age. Sherry didn't age well after 50. That was about it. But when she was, I think when she was in WCW, she was like, what, maybe 38, 40 years old.
Yeah, she was in her
She
peak.
was looking amazing.
Yeah.
So this is how bad Sherry was.
Ric Flair's manager. When she was Ric Flair's manager, she was Chef's kiss.
Oh yeah.
This is how bad Sherry was. Sherry was so bad, right? People back then legit thought she was light skinned. No, she wasn't. She was just white. She was just white.
No,
as
I
white
thought she
could
was
be.
Puerto Rican. I always thought that she was like Latin or some shit like that. I didn't know she was just white. I thought
That's
she
when
was
you know.
like
That's when you know you're bad. When you can trick people. Like that's how good the character was. Like damn, because it was believable. You believed it.
Like I was about to say, Sandman thinks that Sherry is.
Right.
Like Sandman
if I did a Mount Rushmore of tag teams, Harlem Heat is on my Mount Rushmore, and I know they they weren't like the greatest tag team, but I'll put Harlem Heat on my Mount Rushmore of tag teams. I'll put them on my Mount Rushmore.
Hell yeah, Harlem Heat. You know what? Before we get up out of here, because we all running late on time. Because I'm loving the conversation though. But before we get up out of here, what's you guys Mount Rushmore of tag teams? That's a good conversation to talk about before we get up out of here.
Who wants to go first?
Well, I have to think about it before I said every team.
Yeah, let's hope finish his Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I'll have to think. Yeah, I'll have to think about it to give you all four teams, but Harlem Heat would be my main one because Child Me believed them. Because when you saw Booker T and when you saw Stevie Ray, like they were both two tall black dudes. Right, exactly. I thought they were like two Brooklyn, dudes or two Harlem dudes that was just beating the fuck out of people.
We all thought they was from Harlem. Everybody
I didn't know they were from
down
Texas.
south. Like
the second I heard Booker T's twang, I was like, they're not from New York.
But it's believable though. It was believable. Like it was, and then the fire too. Like in the music, like just great. Like best tag team.
And then how they announced them. Oh, coming from Harlem, New York, on 126th Street.
Right.
We think like, they came from 126. Like, okay.
Here's the thing: they never told them what avenue they was from. They just said 126th Street. And we still ain't pick up on that bullshit. Everybody was like, okay, and where?
Yo.
But mine's is Harlem Heat. I agree with Toph on that one. But I'll put I'll put the Briscoes in there. I'll agree with Dynasty on that one.
Okay.
I'll put Edge and Christian.
Okay.
So
and I'll put the
Dudleys. I did my research. After I did my research, I have to put Harlem Heat in one of them.
Okay.
My next slot is the Steiner brothers because goddamn,
nice. I forgot about
that. Nice.
Their work from New Japan Pro Wrestling got them up there already.
Fast.
For over the top theatrics, I got the Road Warriors.
Oh hell yeah, they definitely one of the greatest.
And
right now,
even though this dude was a racist piece of shit, but
the Road Warrior pop.
Yeah, the Road Warrior animal.
For pure entertainment, I have to put Edge and Christian because I was always fucking laughing. They were the only reason why I was watching Raw.
5 second
pose. I don't know after that.
Right? For your pleasure, 5 second photography.
Yeah. There's way too many. Oh, you got.
If I gotta add one more, the Dudley Boys because of their incident in Dayton, Ohio. They started a riot in ECW.
You know what made me? My bad, Black Soul. I was going to say this one thing real quick. You know what had me like, oh shit, when the Dudley Boys got on my radar is when they had caught Bueller McGillicuddy with the Dudley Death Drop on ECW.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that right
I
there.
was like, yo, these dudes are fucking nuts.
And Tommy Dreamer sold it. I was like, yo, is this real?
Word. We thought like, yo, I remember everybody in the hood was like, nah, yo, you gotta watch ECW. These dudes is for real. They're not like WWF. These motherfuckers
They beat up bitches.
Because remember, at that time, that was taboo.
Honorable mention to me is the Gangsters.
The Gangsters,
Before
I want to say they'll be a Mount Rushmore. I wouldn't say that.
I said
But I
honorable
hear you, though. I hear you.
honorable mention. Not on Mount
before
Rushmore,
we
but
go,
There's so many tag teams that you would almost like. Normally, I would consider this cheating, but in the case of tag teams, I have to make an exception. I would say you'd have to make like a Mount Rushmore for like every era, like the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, because there's just so many. It's hard to just put just four.
yeah, I think we're going off a childhood experience. But before we get going, the best female beatdown I ever seen was Triple H and Steve Austin with the steel chair on Lita.
When they beat the shit out of Lita,
That was some Southern justice. That's what that was. Southern justice.
Bro, they beat the shit out of Lita with that shit.
Steve
Good
Austin
Lord.
went wild on the chair.
Steve Austin's chair shot alone will get him canceled.
Bro,
They tried so hard to make Austin the heel, bro. They tried so hard.
They tried
Let
too
Rhea
hard and
Ripley-
it just
Let
didn't
Rhea
work.
Ripley
bro.
take a chair shot from Austin. She wouldn't be able to. She wouldn't have made it in the Attitude Era.
She probably would like it.
That was vicious.
She would
nah,
probably be the one that asked for it.
I don't think she would like that shit. Not the way Steve Austin was swinging that
Bro,
damn chair.
Bro, I saw that video just recently too. I'm like, God damn. They are so lucky they got away with that back then.
That was on national TV. It was on.
Now hold up. Now modern day tag teams. Well, they're not. I would count modern day. You know, they're not a thing anymore. They haven't been a thing in quite some time now. My favorite modern, like the past 10 to 15 years. I don't talk about it enough here because we don't really talk about TNA like that as much as we could.
Beer Money.
Man, I was a huge fucking Beer Money mark back then. Beer Money is the GOAT makeshift tag team. Every company does it. Okay, here's two guys. We don't got anything for you. We're going to team you up. And, you know, it's just a thing for a couple of months. But Beer Money was fucking great. Love those guys.
Was so funny with that beer.
Beer
poster.
When Beer Money added Miss Texas, I was like, this is the most Southern shit I ever seen in my life.
And
honestly,
Southern.
I
That's
think
the crazy thing.
they need to bring back Southern racist style in wrestling. I hate to say it.
No, please don't.
Wrestling was fun.
Oh God, no.
Please don't.
I did like wrestling when come on, Colonel Parker.
I knew you were going to say Colonel Parker. I knew you were going to say his name.
Come on. If that wasn't the most racist gimmick, that's the most racist entertainment gimmick I ever seen.
The most fucked up part about Harlem Heat was when they first came out, they were supposed to be Colonel Parker slaves.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If Colonel Parker was out today, he'd be a sugar daddy. That's what the gimmick would be. He'd be sugar daddy, Sugar Daddy Parker.
Remember, Sherry's sugar daddy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
that was pure comedy.
Yeah,
I think another tag team that we could mention is LAX, like the old LAX.
I was about to mention them.
LAX
was one of my favorite tag teams too.
LAX was like if the gangsters could work.
Or Santana Ortiz.
Man, bro, LAX. Yeah. I'm surprised LAX didn't start gang wars with the way they were acting.
No.
The problem with LAX is a great tag team.
You know what matches was slept on too? When LAX
their match against
Hernandez and Conan, they had great matches with AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. For the tag team belts with Impact.
Conan,
they had really good matches.
Facts, bro. That match put
Conan was about to burn. When Conan was about to burn the American flag, I really thought they were going to do it.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing at LAX. LAX is definitely in conversation. of like one of the best tag teams of all time. The problem with LAX, and it's like a negative, unfortunately, like their shit was like so fucking radical, it'll just never pass on mainstream television. So when you get a team like that and you're on a bigger presence, you have to find a way to tone it down but keep that edge, which is like damn near impossible. And the only team that ever did that was the Dudleys. Like WWF,
the best cross the line promo.
LAX and WWE in the Attitude Area would have been so many lawsuits. Vince McMahon would be in the dealing with the judge every day because
the best.
And if you think about it, those were the days when the fans used to really try to start fights with the wrestlers. Imagine LAX dealing with the Attitude crowd.
The best cross the line promo
in ECW One Night Stand.
The best cross the line promo I ever heard in my life was when MVP said nigga on national TV.
Oh wow, he did. I remember that.
When he said that, we said you talking about a bunch of niggas. I was like, wait, what? Did he just say nigga on national TV?
Yeah, that was in TNA, right? Yeah, that was in TNA.
Yeah. TNA didn't give a fuck. They got away with shit because they was on a cable channel instead of national.
They got away with it because no one really paid attention to them.
And they did.
Look at the council correspondent over there saying Air Boom was lit.
Air boom. Yeah, there was an air boom, all right. Yeah, there was an air boom. Seidel got that boom in jail. You know what I'm saying?
that was the time I couldn't stand Kofi Kingston. Fuck that motherfucker back then. Kofi Kingston grew on me. But back then, I couldn't stand him when he was Jamaican.
That's when I knew Kofi was a nice guy because I was like, dude, bro, like I know you're a nice dude, but like this guy just ruined your push through no fault of your own because he's a fucking meth head. Like I would have beat the shit out of him. But Kofi was like, oh no, we're still cool, bro. We're still cool. That's when I knew Kofi was like a nice guy. So
Kofi was way too nice. Honestly, he should have been in a higher position than he should have. It should not have taken this long.
Speaking of Kofi, though, I don't mean to deter from the direction we're going, but speaking of Kofi, that match between him and Ivar, that was brutal.
Yeah. I'm gonna use his government name. I was a big fan because I know you were too, Sam. Man, I was a big fan of Hanson and Ring of Honor, you know.
Hanson and Rowe.
Hanson,
hell yeah, Hanson and Rowe,
the real
Rowe got hurt like in a bike accident or something, and he was out for a while. And it was like a year and a half period where Hanson was just doing the singles thing, and I was like, yo, this guy is really good. And just like I mentioned before, like War Machine. Like, listen, I'm not saying like they were like the best.
That was the
War Machine. I'm not saying they were like the best tag team in the world, but they were really fucking good. They were like Ring of Honor champs, IWGP champs, PWG champs. Like those dudes are fucking good, and you would never know just based off how they're booked.
They were the most.
I knew about War Machine when they was going to battle with Keith Lee and that other dude. I said these motherfuckers are crazy.
Bro, go back to their feud with the Briscoes on Ring of Honor.
War Machine probably had one of the best entrance songs.
Tag team excellence, bro.
I know. On a more serious note,
remember when they went up against Aleister Black and Ricochet in the Dusty Classic?
Oh,
yeah. On a more serious note, because I'm surprised we never brought this up because it happened. There were some changes on Monday. I'm sure you guys know the story. Becky requested Tegan Knox, but then whoever was in charge said, "You're wrestling Natalia."
Wait. What?
That made me mad, bro.
Yeah, Becky requested Tegan Knox, but then someone, whoever the fuck's in charge now, said, "You're wrestling Natalia," and that's what the change made. So, as far as I know, in reference to Kofi and Hanson, I'm just going to call him Hanson because fuck the War Raiders. That was supposed to be a tag match, but it became a singles match. And I say, capitalize off the momentum of that match, and let's see a singles run from Hanson. They need more stars anyway. Fuck.
I think Ari Emanuel daughter's in creative now.
Okay.
Oh God.
Hey, I'm listening to the birdie. I'm not saying it's facts, but
For the
it's
record,
actually an interesting piece of information.
Tegan versus Becky would have been way better or way more interesting.
Okay, wait. Before we go, officially, who
We
is?
want to get up out of here.
I just had a question. So officially, just to clear it up, who's the person? And so officially, like wink, wink, Triple H is still in charge of creative, right? Wink, wink.
Yeah, wink, wink. Go ahead.
Wink, wink. Yeah.
It's I'm saying Aria supposed to be in charge of creative now. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, time to get fucked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck it.
And once again, it's time for another Judgment Day KO Sami Zayn match next week.
I'm about to ban the word Judgment Day from this fucking show. And I shouldn't even feel that way because I love Judgment Day, but it's like, geez Louise.
Or what you gonna do? What you gonna do when Damian Priest cash in and grabs the title?
That's not gonna happen,
he's
bro.
gonna do that when he's solo. He's gonna have to be solo. He's gonna have to be a solo wrestler. Because how they doing Judgment Day makes no fucking sense. And
I don't. Yeah, go ahead.
If you notice, are they little by little trying to phase away this dude? What's his name again?
JD McDonough.
What's his name?
Yeah, they're trying to bring JD McDonough in.
They should have been.
I don't see it working out. I think whatever happens, whether it's this year or next year, I think Priest cashes in and he fails due to some miscommunication, which makes sense because there was miscommunication between Val or whatever. There's a fallout, and then Priest is just like, you know what, fuck it, I don't need you guys, and he just leaves. That's how I see it.
2 fails in 1 year, or 2 fails in 2 years, though.
They don't care about that, bro. They don't care. You're thinking too hard about this.
It's like what Tope said.
Really beneath WWE
about this from before.
Damn, they wild.
That's like Tope's favorite sentence. You spoke about this from before.
They don't care.
Come
they don't
on.
care.
It's not beneath WWE to do that. Come on.
There's an old video from I forgot the dude's name, but he was talking about Vegeta. No. He was talking about Frieza, and then Broly was whooping his ass. They're like he was voicing over a Frieza. He said, "Look, niggas be wildin'."
Oh yeah.
Well, anyways, let's get up out of here. Hey, look, you guys are awesome. We're about to pull up again on Friday, and I'm gonna let y'all know now. We normally have 2-hour shows. Y'all know this shit ain't free, right? So I know the damn Cash App. You know what I mean? Hit up. You know what I mean? You don't have to just spend your whole damn check. But donations is always, it's not needed, but it's appreciated. You feel me?
I'm surprised I haven't seen none of those. I never seen none of those little YouTube Cash App things. Like I noticed that they never
because they're a part of the partnership. They're part of the partnership.
What you said, Scott?
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you had to be part of a partnership to get the notifications of the Cash App requests.
Apparently,
basically, like, all right, like I will have it. I don't know if you see the bottom of the screen. The bottom of the screen.
You gotta be sponsored.
You know what I mean? And I'm saying it's not needed, but it's appreciated because we normally do 2-hour shows, right? But sometimes here and there, maybe a half hour over the allotted time.
That's a sponsorship.
Huh?
We need a sponsorship, y'all.
Yo, Hot Pockets, come through.
or Dutch Master or something.
Dutch Master.
Oh wow.
But this is brought to you by Hot Pockets. Chinese deli witches. They are amazing.
You know, girls used to ask me to go to the store for them and get them a Dutch mess, and I didn't know what the
girls used to talk to you.
Shut the fuck up! I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm not putting up with this.
You know you my dude, Scott. You know I gotta fuck with you, Scott. That's my dude, Scott. You know I gotta fuck with him.
And really, it's the comment section. They the real ones that be getting over my ass, man.
You be saying some crazy shit. That's why.
Yeah, y'all don't think I don't be reading the messages?
I'm glad you do. Make sure you put messages out there too. And like I told y'all, I told you guys, you don't have to watch the whole video to comment. Just comment that brings traffic.
Yo, move around, Sam, man. You fucking up.
Oh God, that means you gotta go.
Yeah, time to peace out.
All right, later, guys.
See you later.